Rudy Gay. You know, I would. I'm not the type to spend money on clothes, so I would always go to his house when we was playing the sack, and I would bring my truck, and I would always leave with trash bags full of clothes and shoes. You know, I'm not ashamed to say I had a lot of hand-me-downs that had a lot of tags on them. So, you know,
but it's different if you're saying it's coming from Rudy
That
Gay.
is elite.
I started getting started, the player choice way. Green light, supercharged, the player choice way. Got shot, got Jordan, got Dale, got Jay. Yeah, them boy gon' get it started, the player choice way. Hey, hey, yeah, it's the player choice way. Yeah, them boy gon' get it started, the player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.
Hello, Players Choice Casuals, viewers, listeners. What's good, Twitch chat? All right, Shaq. Anxiety's starting, but
it's creeping in.
It's creeping in, but we're going to have to get through this.
Oh, Shaq's about to go crazy?
I'm not about to go crazy. This isn't the show where I go crazy. I got my guy Quincy AC. I'd never put him in that situation. The time that I go crazy on Bozo Man and the gang, everybody's gonna feel it. And I'm calling people out by name, but this isn't that show. I just wanted to bring some light to a few situations. Starting with the TikTok run that everybody's having on TikTok right now. You're welcome. All of this stuff that you see on TikTok related to NBA podcasting or sports and doing their screens a certain way and algorithming it all up, you're welcome. We killed the summer. We did our thing. We got in and out. We're not too concerned with TikTok right now. We'll revisit that next summer. And Quincy AC is on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hello, Quincy.
What's up, my brother?
How you doing?
I cannot complain. I'm blessed and highly favored.
That's what's up. I'm just. I don't know. I just watch these other podcasters.
We are not the same.
It seems they can never pull off anything like this. I know they try. They shoot for the stars, but it just never seems to happen. And this is where I'm here to talk. Oh, by the way, shout out to Shaq Army. I don't know what's going on. Jordan brought it to my attention that I'm becoming Thanos with Shaq Army. You guys are in my DMs. I see you guys on other podcasters' pages in the comments and stuff like that, and I'm really impressed, and I'm 100% support. Chilltown texted me after you guys got on his ass last episode. What's up, Shaq? This is Unk. I said Players Club on one of my posts, and that's not the name of your show. Your show is Players Choice. My fault. And I said, yo, Unk, it's cool. Like, that's all that was needed. That's all that was needed. So shout out to Chilltown, shout out to Sports Behavior, and shout out to OG the Beast. That was funny. And also shout out to everybody in my DMs that love to keep the debate going. I got something in the chat where you can go to my Instagram, and whatever you want to talk about, just hit me up. I follow back, and I always reply. I always respond because, you know, I'm a man of the people. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And pick a side. Stop playing with me. Pick a side podcast. Stop playing with me. I was in your comments. I was up late last night after I got off the PJ with Quincy. No, I'm telling you, I only speak facts. I only speak facts here. I landed on Pick a Side's page on TikTok because I just seen they cleared 2 million likes. We're like 1.6, 1.7. We stopped posting a while ago, but I'm happy for everybody. I love the community. Shout out to Keep It a Buck podcast, probably my favorite podcast. Shout out Through the Wire. Shout out all these NBA podcasters.
Mm-hmm. One more shout out is shout out to Enrique. It's his birthday today. In the chat, his name is Big Reek. So, bro, shout out to you, bro. Happy birthday, man. Have a good one today, all right?
There he is.
That's what's
We'll
up,
just say Reek on this end. Feliz cumpleaños.
Happy birthday, Reek. Big Reek.
Yes, sir.
Let me get these off. Mr. Hale gave out 5 to the community. Thank you, Mr. Hale. 40K OW with the 10 gifted, bro. Always coming through, showing love and support, man. You are a beast. Thank you so much.
And shout out Bozo, man, because I have a guy in my while Doug gets situated. I have a guy in my DMs that does nothing but troll me the whole time. He asks me crazy questions. Like it's insane. It's just like one of those private accounts, no pictures, followers. And he just asks me random things. Do you like slew bunnies or something? Some weird stuff all the time. And I always reply to him. And today I just texted him out of nowhere. We haven't talked in 2 weeks. I just texted him and it was like, I hate you. He was like, I'm tuning into the show tonight. Who's Bozo, man? Bozo, man.
Oh my God. Fire.
All right, I'm all right. My bad for that, Quincy. I didn't want to do that, man.
You've cleared the runway, Shaq.
You got to talk.
Quincy, you played with Dirk, right?
I did. I had the honor of playing with Dirk. Yes, sir.
What about Carmelo?
Play with Melo. Yes, sir. I got a signed. I got a signed jersey by Melo.
Got you.
I wasn't playing with
him. So my year, that was kind of the year that the Knicks weren't that good. I think we might have had like 19 wins, and that's the year they traded away Shump, JR, Amari, all those guys. So that year was kind of a dark year, but he was a great dude, man. He's very humble, very down to earth, and I think he had knee problems that year too. So he ended up sitting out half that year at the end, but he still was around. He still was, a good vet, and he just took us all under his wing.
Is Jeremy Lin a hard worker? That was one of the questions I wanted to ask you.
Oh man, I love Jeremy, man. Jeremy's a very good dude. I played with him in Brooklyn. I didn't play with him with the Knicks. But he's a very good dude. I played with him. I think he ruptured his patella or something like that. So I got to witness him go through his rehab process. So yeah, he's a very hard worker. I give him that.
What about Devin Booker?
Devin Booker, he's one of the most talented individuals I've played with. Just pure talent. Yeah, he got the total package. So it's good to see him putting it together. We're gonna pause.
Was that impressive seeing him in the finals?
Yeah, it was, man. I was glad that he finally kind of got out the rut that Phoenix was in. He got some good veterans in there with him, and he finally got a chance to show his worth on the big stage. Because I remember, what did he have, like 71 or something like that versus Boston a while ago? People kind of trying to write that off, but he got to show his work on the big stage, so I was happy for him.
I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be interesting seeing you tap dance up here tonight, because I know you got a lot of friends in in high places. So,
media training, man, it's never failed.
Oh, that's fire.
Hey Quincy, a lot of the guys in the chat is going crazy about you on 2K and how you use the cheat code and everything. Have you ever played? Did you play 2K back in that day or no?
Definitely so. I think it might have been 2K17 or 18. I think I was an animal on there. They had my athleticism at an all-time high. And I was quicker than all the forwards. So
wait, yeah. Q, would you sub yourself in immediately every time?
100%. I'm
sorry. Absolutely.
That's
have
amazing.
You looking at them like they got this all wrong.
Calling him Q is mad funny, JD.
Bro, we're buddies, bro. I'm telling you, we are not the same up here. Q is my guy.
Fire.
Sorry.
Yo, feeling a certain type of way, chat? I don't know.
Yeah. Never in life.
Del,
we got some words on history, man. That's my guy, JD.
Let's go. You like that,
Hopefully
chat?
We can play some Warzone after this.
Yeah.
You play Warzone for real?
Oh yeah. We get busy a little bit.
Oh, I'm tough.
Q is a really good structured Warzone player.
We got to get.
I'm consistent.
We got to get Dub on the squad 1,000%. For a run.
No, I'm nasty at Warzone, bro. I'm not even lying.
Let's play Mario Kart.
So
y'all come with these new age games that don't click.
I did, man. Del, you would have been proud of me. I should have sent you a picture. I was thinking about it last night, but we went over to a friend's house and played Mario Party.
Okay, yeah, that's my type of speed. Nintendo 64.
Did you think of Del?
He was the first person I thought of. I was like, Del would love this right now.
Right,
Quincy. Yeah, Del and JD have a bromance.
Good, man. I like to see you need a good brother every now and then.
Can't be broken.
That's a fact.
They got it. And while you other podcasters are still watching, there's a lot more to come. This is just only the beginning, because you guys have officially opened up Pandora's box. So now I'm just gonna lead by example.
All right, two
tired
more
of playing this same game with you guys. I watch you guys every day on First Take and Undisputed. I don't want to watch it again.
Two more things, and then I'll open up the show. Big Reek on his birthday gifting a sub. Legend. Oh my God, what was? Oh, Jay.
Follow the innovators, not the imitators.
If you guys have
great.
been watching Player's Choice for a while, you would remember JB. He reminded us recently, sorry, that we've been doing this for a year now.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Player's Choice, 1 year anniversary. Insane. We wouldn't be able to do this without your guys' support. Love y'all so much.
I seen that there was some beef in the Discord. I tapped into that. It got messy in there.
It was a little bit of beef, but we solved it. We got through it. That's what family does. Family fight, and then we get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I was like, where am I?
Wait, what went on in the disc?
Oh, it was nasty.
Who was it between though?
It was just one guy like KT8, and it was just like you couldn't.
Who was he going after?
He was just everybody.
He was terrorizing the community.
So why would you say his family though? I thought it was someone on the panel. So JD and Dub had a little discourse squad.
No, never.
Oh,
Never.
No.
Oh, okay.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
I don't care about nobody I don't know.
I would call
Let's start the
Dub.
show.
I would call Dub. I would not let that fly in the Discord.
Exactly.
Shout out Shaq Army. Love you guys. We're
All right.
growing every day.
Dell Minions are up by 1, by the way, in the Discord. But anyway,
Shaq Army's taking over. It's crazy.
Cream jaw where it counts on Twitter.
Let's get into the show. Welcome back to another episode of Player's Choice, the number one place to be for NBA hot takes and flop takes. Shout out to everyone joining us live right now on Twitch, Player's Choice Show. If you're new to Player's Choice, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, rate and review the podcast, whatever audio platform you're listening on. Join the Discord to stay tapped in with the community and everything going on in the world of Player's Choice. And make sure you check out our website, playerschoicemerch.com. Go cop yourself some casual merch. And of course, you guys already know, we got Quincy AC on the show. We're going to start.
Okay. Was I supposed to say something?
Oh, you're chilling. We've been chatting, but we're gonna do some Quincy AC icebreakers. We're going to do a little bit more deep dive into the life of Quincy AC. Starting with, what was life like in the NBA?
Oh, man, life in the NBA. I tell people a lot. I don't know if y'all gonna like my answer. I tell people a lot. It was kind of like a facade, man. It's like a real luxurious fake lifestyle. You know, like everything's handed to you. You know, private flights, meals at every stop. You know, we got meals at breakfast, at the gym, lunch. When we get on the plane, we got meals. We got candy, snacks. When we get to the hotel, we got meals. We get per diem, and we're free as soon as we get there. We just got to meet up for shoot around.
How much was the per diem?
Per day? I think it's like 160 somewhere up in there.
Got you. Okay.
So,
got you.
The more days, the more money, obviously. But yeah, man, it's nothing like it. You know, you're rock stars. You know, at every level, you're just kind of treated like royalty. You know, as soon as you get there, it's gonna be fans outside the hotel. I don't care what time you get there. It's gonna be fans outside the hotel getting autographs. No matter what team you're on, you know, no matter how bad the team is, whatever. You know, you just put the NBA tag, and it's nothing like it. You know, you kind of can get the big head a little bit if you don't be careful. So life in the NBA is crazy. It's nothing like it. Everything that you can imagine is real, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So I love my time there, but I needed this time overseas to kind of humble me and kind of get back, tap back into reality. So
good answer. What's the hardest thing about playing in the NBA, in your opinion?
Temptation, whatever it may be, however you look at it. You know, women. If you eating, whatever it is, just you feel like you made it, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of get satisfied and complacent and kind of stop working. You work your whole life to get to the NBA, and then you get there, you kind of lose sight of that grind and your why, whatever. And yeah, I think temptation is kind of is the hardest thing you got to battle when you're in the NBA.
So yeah, so when you say something like that, then I mean, I think a lot of people already from the outside looking in, you don't have to be an NBA player to have respect for the likes of a Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, but do you have even more respect for players like that who are at the top and still working as hard as they worked or are working?
No, most definitely. I mean, I had the pleasure of playing against Kobe, rest in peace. I forgot which team I was with, but the stories that you hear, I don't know if y'all probably saw the documentary on him, whatever. It showed that every time, every city that he went to the gym, got extra shots, no matter how late he got there. That's true. I think I might have been when I was in Toronto because I was a rookie. I was second round pick. I wasn't really getting no minutes, so I would always go to the gym at night and get some extra shots. And the coach was up there and he was telling me that Kobe was going to be there at certain times, so I couldn't come in. And, that just says a lot about him. He's playing 38, 40 minutes a night, all these games, all these miles he got on his body. And he's still coming in no matter what, getting his work in. Like not everybody built like that. So it shows you what separates the greats from the average Joes.
Who are the top 5 players that you've played against?
Played against? LeBron, Kobe, Dirk, Steph, and KD.
That's a good 5.
That's a great list. That's a great list.
That's a goated list.
Like
now a little more uncomfortable question. Maybe it's not. Who were your favorite teammates all time?
My favorite teammates. Y'all might not like my answer, but Aaron Gray, man, big white dude. He was my vet when I got drafted to Toronto, and he really took me under his wing, kind of showed me how to be a vet. As a second round pick, I used to have to come up to the gym and before practice and get a whole workout in before everybody else. He would come up there with me, didn't have to do my workout with me, run extra sprints with me. He would actually pull me to the side and make me run extra sprints with him. Stretch after every practice, and then I witnessed my first trade with him. I got traded my second year. We got traded to Sacramento in the Rudy Gay trade. And, he really took me under his wing there, just showed me how to be a vet, man, and a professional. So he was one of my favorite teammates.
What school did he go to again? My bad. Was it Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Pitt, right? Okay, yeah, okay.
So great dude, man. Great guy off the court, great family man. And his career got cut short because of a heart problem or whatever. So
okay.
Yeah. Garp the Fisted brings up a good point, and I like that first player too, because he said I'd rather hear that than the basic just big name, right? And like that's a good story. So yeah, that was a good answer. Yeah.
He had the most impact.
Who else?
Favorite teammates. Okay, I can throw some big names out there. Melo was a great dude. I mentioned earlier, he gave me a jersey. He signed it for me. My locker was right next to his in the practice facility. And I mean, he was just a rock star. Everywhere he went, he was like a god, man, for real. People just kind of praised him everywhere he went. And the way he handled it all, he just really, really down to earth dude. DeMarcus Cousins, that's my brother. He was at my wedding. My wife was a bridesmaid in his wedding. He came to my wedding. He gave me the Rolex off his wrist for my gift. So that's my brother, man. He's a really good dude. I hate the bad rap that he gets from the league or whatever, but he's a very
Quincy,
humble.
That was the most "we are not
Quincy,
the same" thing I've ever heard.
Quincy, and for you podcasters that are listening and trying to creep out the back door, do not hit your head on the "we are not the same" sign. My bad for interrupting you, but that was a subtle flex.
That was
I'm never flexing, man. He's a good dude. Rudy Gay. You know, I would. I'm not the type to spend money on clothes, so I would always go to his house when we was playing the sack, and I would bring my truck, and I would always leave with trash bags full of clothes and shoes. You know, I'm not ashamed to say I had a lot of hand-me-downs that had a lot of tags on them. So, you know,
but it's different if you're saying it's coming from Rudy
That
Gay.
is elite. Yeah, those
And it don't
hand-me-downs
matter
are.
if the tags was on, because you reach a level sometimes it's like they wear it just one time and forget that it's even around.
I go to
You know what I'm
Goodwill.
saying?
Quincy goes to Rudy's house. That's the difference.
You been to Rudy's?
Me and Shaq hit the bazaar up a couple times. That's what
Yeah. Facts.
Let's get that out there.
Facts. Facts.
That's bad.
That is
funny.
facts.
Hey,
Wow.
Rudy's.
Right.
hey,
That's
Quincy.
so tough.
Quincy, besides the temptation thing that you said earlier, what are also some of the main struggles of being an NBA player and being on that type of status?
Besides the temptations, just kind of playing the politics of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's a game within a game. You know, like they're looking for everything else besides what you think they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like we were kind of talking earlier before the show. You know, it's a lot of guys that they can't check you. You know what I'm saying? But it's a game within the game. They probably play their game better than you. And you know that just is what it is. It's a lot of favors. It's a lot of guys that are with good agencies, and they kind of got a big fish on their list, and they can kind of get in the door. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that, and it's a lot of times where I done had teammates that the GM used to be their agent a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna take care of them their guys.
And by the way, Dale's only been telling you guys this for a year now, but my bad, Q.
Nah, that's a fact, man. That's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? My agents, I was the first client of my agents. You know, I kind of took a gamble, and I went with these dudes that wasn't that experienced, but we kind of built our little empire together. Now we got, 15, 20 guys on our roster. So, we kind of built it up, but we had to go against some big fish, you know what I'm saying? And that's not always easy. And, it's just a part of the game. Once you learn that game, you kind of adjust, and you got to do what's necessary.
Quick question from Mars_1up. He said, are egos a real thing between stars and role players?
I mean, it depends who the player is. Like a lot of those guys, they're decent individuals. They're real cool. But a lot of guys, they let all that fame and money and all that get to them. So I done played with some guys that I didn't care for so much. But I done played with a lot of dudes that made a lot of money, and I done seen a check. We get paid twice a month. I done seen a dude check who made what I made in a year before taxes. He made that after taxes twice a month. That's like that.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Like I'm not really hurting for nothing, and this dude is making what I'm making before taxes twice a month. You know what I'm saying? So like that'll change anybody. So
that's a fact. That's a fact. That'll change anybody for sure.
So, yeah.
What's the craziest purchase you've seen? My bad, Dub.
You good.
Craziest purchase? I didn't have a car my rookie year. I was driving my baby mom's car from college, and then I saved up my money to get my truck. I got me a Ford Raptor, brand new. Got it, customized, big tires, lifted up, all that. I drove in. Rudy Gay's my guy. He knows this, whatever. But I drove in. He's like, damn, that's nice. He came back with the same truck next week.
Wow. Why you have to jock your style like that?
Saved up for a whole year and a half. And was able to just buy it like that, So, I mean,
that's crazy.
That's different.
Like it was a pair of shoes.
Exactly. I'm sure he doesn't even have it. That's still my same truck to this day.
That's great.
That's a great truck, though. Go ahead, Dub.
How crazy is the agent game? Because I heard you mention your agent and everything. So like, how much goes into like the agent game and who represents you? Like, how crazy is that game that has to be played? Because it is a game.
It is. I mean, a lot goes into it, but again, it does fall on the player. Excuse me, because you see guys like them guys that sign with like Rich Paul and all that. Rich Paul can't use the same tactics that he used with LeBron and them with Norris Cole and Nerlens Noel and Kevin Seraphin and all them guys. He tried to big boy, these teams, and he can do that with certain players, but teams don't really like that. So when it comes to the second tier players, third tier players, they're not going for that. So it's a lot of guys that have missed out on a lot of money because of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's two sides to the agent thing, But at the same time, you get guys that, like I said earlier, that'll get a job just because who their agent is and whoever they represent.
And why did you take a risk? Why did you take a risk with choosing an agent that you saying didn't really have as much staying? It's like, why did you take that risk?
It was a little deeper, man. I'm a loyal dude, and I'm a guy, like, I went to Baylor. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to go to Texas, but I went to Baylor because we got to play against Texas. You know what I'm saying? I was just that guy that kind of wanted to make a name for myself always. So anything that I wanted to be a part of, I wanted to help make a name for it. The guy that turned out being my business manager and eventually got his agent certification, he was with Epe though. Me and Epe go back. We play AU together. That's my brother to this day. We literally face
love Epe. Yeah, love Epe.
He was with him when he was at Michigan. And whenever Epe transferred to Baylor, me and Epe was roommates, and he had a guy come with him. If y'all watched the Fab Five, you remember the guy that was the Mr. Martin, the older black guy.
He passed away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
It's his grandson.
Oh, okay.
So, he had some ties there or whatever. And, he kind of
yeah, I get it. Right.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
So,
I get it. Yeah, right.
That's how it happened.
right. No, for sure.
If I wouldn't have got drafted,
don't let that go over your head.
Right.
If I wouldn't have got drafted, I know for a fact I would have been able to get a training camp deal with the Knicks because my agent grew up next door to Isaiah Thomas when he was in Detroit. So again, it's all about who you know in the game. You feel me?
Yeah. I played with FK in Israel for a little bit during the lockout. I was with Team Baylor at the time. It was me, Lace, Tweety, FK came. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. The lockout year. It might have been your senior year, probably in college. Yeah. Yep.
So we've been having this debate for the last 2 or 3 shows, and so let's just see what Quincy thinks. Does the regular season matter in the NBA?
Yes and no. It mattered to me. You know what I'm saying? I was fighting for my job every year. Every year I was on minimum contract. You know what I'm saying? I never had a consecutive contract. So it mattered to me. Whatever everybody else was doing, it mattered to me. I was out there trying to win. It's yes and no. It's two sides to that coin, man. It's a lot of teams are playing for next year. When they see they ain't got no chance, they gearing up for next year. A lot of people trying to keep their jobs. So, it is what it is. And then a lot of guys, there's so many games and you playing back-to-backs and you traveling from city to city, state to state, a lot of guys just kind of have some nights where they just making sure they get their stats. You know what I'm saying? So it's two sides to that. I say yes and no.
So first of all, that's a great answer, but let's put some more context behind it. So let's talk about the Suns. Let's talk about the Suns, for example. They just went on a 17 or 18-0 run that just got broken by the Warriors. So does their regular season run matter going into playoffs?
I think it matters for them. I think they built a lot of camaraderie and a lot of you know, they were kind of battle tested during that time. It's hard to string together 17, 18 wins in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So during this time, they built some things that a lot of teams ain't gonna have when it counts in the end. Especially coming off last year with a finals appearance. So I think yes for them, you know, that matters in the long run. It don't matter right now, obviously, you know what I'm saying, but because it's so early in the season. But I think it matters in the long run. Just, you know, you can kind of I follow JaVale McGee. Me and him are real cool.
He's on my fantasy team right now, by the way.
and
Tell him to grab some more boards, please.
after every game, he's posting, you know, 14 in a row, 15 in a row, and he's showing the whole locker room and showing the whole team. You know, it's those little things that show that team chemistry and stuff that's gonna carry on into the postseason. So
Dub
you
is
know,
big
I
on
think
team chemistry.
Quincy, I
Very
have to
big.
know what was the aura around the league during all this super team stuff? What was the talk in the locker room or the stuff that people were saying?
That's a good question, Shaq. That's a very good question.
I just want to know how you guys felt about the formation of super teams. # we are not the same.
At first it was kind of like, you know, everybody was raising eyebrows for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing here? But after a while, it's like you kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I don't know, man, because it's like, what would you do if you was in that situation? You know, like you got all these critics and all these haters. Like, if we gonna say Kevin Durant for example, right? We just take him.
That's a great example.
That's where he was going with all of this. He said, "What do you think of these super teams?" He just meant to say, "What do you think about Kevin Durant going
LeBron
to the
too.
Warriors?" So that's perfect that you just snatch his thoughts and use his name. Just go ahead.
I've been around Shaq long enough now that I can kind of tell. So
right.
at first, everybody's kind of raising their eyebrow, like, God dang, like that was 70. What I don't remember the record, but they lost 9 games, and it's like they gonna join them. But as the season went on, and as we kind of kept seeing Stephen A. and all these other people just really just ragging on them, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, okay, if I was in that position, I know the one thing that's gonna shut them up is me winning the ring. So let me go do this real quick, and then let me go do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I look at it. Was it right? That's his choice. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
Did that promote competition or kind of like mess up the competition of the league?
No, I promoted it because you want to beat them. Now it's like, man, okay, we gotta try to beat them. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm in SAC and we ain't the best team or whatever, but they in our conference now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, we know what time it is. We got to try to beat them. I don't know. That's just how, you know what I'm saying? So I can't speak for everybody though.
And Quincy, one day I'd love to hear about your squabble with John Wall. I don't know if this is the time or place for that.
Somebody actually posted.
You were talking about
in
the locker room, but I didn't. I had to go on.
I'll speak on it, man, because me and him cool. Funny story, man. Me and John Wall was in Team Reebok in Philly before John Wall even became John Wall. He was unranked, and by the end of that camp, he was 10th in the nation. And we was on the same team. I remember, like, he missed the game. I was like, man, where that fast dude that be doing all the spin moves and stuff? But like, I'm telling you, he was, after that camp, he became top 10 in the nation. And by the beginning of next year, he was number 1. So we was on the same team that year. And then whenever I was at Baylor, he came on a visit to Baylor, and I was his host. You know what I'm saying? We all got pulled over after the club. It was me, him, his homeboy that went to a JUCO out there, and like a lot of the girls basketball players. We got pulled over by like the Baylor police, and they let us go or whatever. So we know each other. So, you know, it was just a hard foul. I was frustrated. We was losing a lot. You know, it was the Knicks. We was hearing it from the fans. The city's tough on you. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, you know,
to Dub's point.
You know, I had to. You know, that's just who I am. That's what I feel like my role was. And I remember Pablo Prigioni was our point guard. I don't know what happened, but I just saw Pablo on the floor squirming or whatever. So I took a hard foul. Was it excessive? yes, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But he got up with the shits, you know what I'm saying? He kind of got up and he he pushed me a little too aggressive. And I just lost it. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is. And it was on Christmas. My wife was there, her mom. It was on the front page of the Times the next morning. Like, I was the most embarrassed I ever been in my life. But, you know, I just blacked out.
Wait, when did you feel like that embarrassment? Because when you just had like those cringe moments where you see something coming or you see something, you like, God damn, was it like directly after, or was it when it hit the front of the New York Times?
It was directly after, because it was like a 12 o'clock game. So we still had the rest of the day, and it was Christmas.
But just think about that.
Yeah. So me, my wife, and her mom, we went to eat afterwards. And we walk in through the restaurant, and people kind of looking at me like, noticing. And that's when I was embarrassed, bro. I was just like, that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? I had a moment, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody. So.
That's tough. And they asking in the chat real fast. Question from, I think, Buddha Kuda and Mars Up. Do the NBA players listen to the media narratives?
Yeah, I mean, everybody watches
sports. For
we all human.
Yeah,
we all human.
For sure.
Everybody checking Twitter after the game. Everybody seeing. We all follow the same pages. You know what I'm saying? It's hard not to. You know, it's on the ticker on the screen after the game.
I think that's embedded in us though, from like what you said, from like Team Reebok Cam, ABCD, Rivals Hoops rankings, scout rankings. Like going in high school, they're ranking top 100, top 150 players. You're looking to see where you at. So that goes into college, so where you decide in first team, second team. So of course, when you make it to the biggest stage, you still want to see what the people are saying about you. Like, like that's from, because I remember when I first got ranked in high school, and I'm like, oh damn, like even saying you top 100, top 150, I was like, damn. So of course, when you're in college, when you're in the league, if you're on that top tier to look at, you know what I'm saying? That's how they could talk about a Steph Curry having one offer to Davidson, now being Steph Curry, Dame Lillard. They won't have those narratives if they didn't know what they was doing back in the day.
And real quick, chat and YouTube and Spotify, Apple, we do have a whole show ahead, but right now I just feel like we're giving y'all insight that y'all probably can't get anywhere else. And Quincy, I don't mean to put you on the spot with this question, but with the whole media narrative, what was like the wildest or most hurtful or that one thing that you read or heard that kind of stuck with you or that kind of stung?
I mean, just after the John Wall thing, you know, everybody just kind of labeled me as this whatever. Like, I think I'm tough. I'm out here I don't need to be on the basketball court. I'm, you know, out here trying to fight, you know, just because of the way I play and how I look, to be honest. You know, I'm bald head with a beard. That's I'm from Texas, you know what I'm saying?
So,
I'm from the deep South, so when I'm walking down the street anyway, I'm already getting looked, you know what I'm saying? So that same narrative carry over to the NBA now. It's like, you know, like that ain't me. Don't nobody really know me. Ain't nobody got a chance to sit down and really talk to me and know who I really am. So
so you kind of empathized what just happened with LeBron and Isaiah Stewart. That's his name?
Yeah.
I didn't say that. You said that, but I mean,
no, I'm just saying because, you know, it's very similar situations. I mean, of course, it's LeBron versus John Wall, but at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like they kind of putting that same type stigma around him.
For sure. And I mean, it's a it's a difference between having a moment and then carrying that moment over. You know what I'm saying? He had a moment and he kind of kept going.
Got you.
Again, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know what people going through, you know what I'm saying? So who knows?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
This is a good question in the chat. He said, are there players who had, from Mars Up, are there players who had reputation from the media that turns out to be false ones once you played with them?
DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins, like, you know, the selfish, coach killer, all this, whatever you want to say. Even Rondo, people say he's a coach killer. You know what I'm saying? Rondo, one of the hardest working dudes I ever played with. Whenever we would go to any city, he would have a private yoga instructor from that city. You know what I'm saying? So he's supporting the city. Come to the hotel, and he would have a private yoga session. And he, come on, young fella, come with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing yoga with him. Every time we land, he's lifting. He take great care of his body. You know what I'm saying? He eat clean, don't mess with nothing crazy. And then he just knows the game. He's so smart that, I mean, he's a grown man. Why can't we have a back and forth? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not in high school where the coach is grown and I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? I got opinions and I'm actually in the game and I can give some feedback. You know what I'm saying? So I think that narrative with him is definitely misconstrued, and same with Cuz. Now, don't get me wrong, my boy Boogie is definitely, he gets emotional. You know what I'm saying? He can kind of go overboard a little bit, but at the end of the day, he got a heart of gold, and you know what I'm saying. You know, he's only let way because he's trying to win and trying to shake the whole narrative that he got behind him.
That's a great answer.
Wow.
What's up?
Is that the insight that these other podcasters? Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry.
That they're dying for.
All right. I'm not going to do that. I can't stoop to Shaq's level.
I'm nasty. Like, I'm really nasty. Like,
oh my god!
But you kind of got to be nasty to create a show like this. It is what it is.
No, we really appreciate the insight. Like, where else can you get this straight from the source? That's we appreciate it. I think everyone watching and listening appreciates it. But I think it's time to like get into the debates. What do you guys think?
Right.
What do you guys think? Jack, are we starting? You want to start with one, or you want to?
No, we can go with one.
All right, let's talk about the Warriors breaking the Suns' win streak. Like I said, it was 17 or 18-0. I think they snapped the 18 win streak. I don't know. I'm lost. Anyway, box score, Steph Curry, the last time that they played, everyone was bagging on him, came back, hit 6 threes, dropped 24, 26 or something.
He shot 40%.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Booker's out still.
Mm-hmm.
Play into it a little bit, but they were able to do it without Booker last time. So, what can you do?
All this let me know is that the Warriors are really gonna struggle with the Suns in the play when it comes playoff times, in my opinion. You bring Clay back, you lose the energy of Gary Payton Jr. We know how that's gonna go. But for me, the Suns are looking like a team, the only team that could knock off the Warriors. Because every time I look at Steph, I'm like, okay, you had a really bad game. In this game, you shot for 40%, 8 for 20. Okay, you went 6 from 11 from 3. But I feel like they kind of got them figured out. And D-Book wasn't playing. And I mean, they were up comfortably, but the Suns pulled it within 5 or 6 every now and then. I don't know. I thought the Warriors didn't have a blemish. But I'm starting to see some consistencies with Steph and going up against the Suns. That's all I'm saying. And I know it's still early.
They need a big. I think they need another big. They need to make a move at the trade deadline. I heard somebody mention Miles Turner, and I think that would be a great, you know. And they haven't played James Wiseman at all to even see what he's capable of. But, you know, to match up against Ayton in the 7-game series, Draymond can do it, but that's going to take a lot out of him, you know, because Ayton's a physical force. I think they need another big.
Dub?
I mean, like Quincy said, maybe they do need a big, but I think James Wiseman will be just fine as soon as he comes back. Watching that game last night, I looked at the Suns and I'm like, yo, they need Devin Booker scoring. You know, when you got Andrew Wiggins, where he's actually playing very good defense this year, very good, better than I thought.
He's always played solid defense though. Always.
I didn't think so.
That was more consistent than his offense. Him always like playing defense.
So Andrew Wiggins, with him picking up Chris Paul and everything and getting the ball out his hands, that's when they need a guy like Devin Booker to take the ball handling roles and the scoring options away from Chris Paul and the other guys, and to just give them more options. So without Devin Booker on that team, I don't think that they could beat the Warriors in the 7-game series. So that's when they really need Devin Booker scoring.
Yeah,
and I'm not checking Wiseman at all. I'm with the chat. Me and the chat are confused about this Wiseman talk. We really are.
He's still young though. He's a big body. He's young. He's athletic, and that's
1,000%.
And I
for
think
now, though,
But this is what I'm saying, though. You look at Calvin Looney. He plays, 20, 22 minutes, whatever he plays.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? If you supplement that with what Wiseman could bring to you, I think that's why everybody's looking at it. Because he could score. You said what?
You don't know what he can bring yet.
Nah, he played solid last year, but if nobody was really around, he played okay.
I mean, but everybody was still
he
saying
wasn't
they
bad
wanted
last
LaMelo.
year.
It's his third year, but you can't knock him for comparing to who he was drafted ahead of. Come on.
No, I don't know why people want LaMelo at the Warriors anyways. LaMelo, I don't think would be LaMelo right now. That'd be nasty.
Exactly.
So I think he'll be. I don't know if what are you expecting of him? Is what I'm saying. Could he come here and do what Looney is doing, or a little better for sure? And they're still playing very well. That's all I'm saying.
Would you trade Wiseman for a more ready big? That's a little older.
That's the thing.
Okay, all right. That's a okay. See, I actually brought that up on the show about them probably getting Miles Turner, but I like Wiseman potential. So Miles Turner will have to. I would not make that an even swap just because of how young he is and he still has the potential. So if Miles Turner,
but if you want to win now, though, to capitalize with Steph, that's what I'm asking you. Would you rather keep Wiseman's upside? If you're the Warriors?
This is what I'm saying because it's like what we're talking about. It's all about money and all that stuff. So you can't trade a Wiseman for Miles Turner to keep Steph upsides, and then when Steph is finished, you stay with Miles Turner and you're looking for somebody who Wiseman can become.
Yeah, but I don't think you can win a championship even if Wiseman does develop because you're never going to find another talent like Steph. So at this point, I'm trying to win with Tom Brady.
Right, but
I'm trying to win with Tom Brady.
But this is, I think Wiseman for sure. I think Wiseman could be something, bro. Especially with how Steph and how they're more so clicking. I think it's easier now for him to come back than how it was last year. Like just him, Steph.
I don't see it. I just don't see it.
I mean, Wiseman.
What type of
I think
player
he has
would
a high ceiling, but
higher than Cats? No,
but
okay, you didn't bring up Cat. You brought up Miles Turner.
I'm just saying because you said no. Yeah, no.
Don't do that.
Just saying like you're talking but you're talking highly of Wiseman like he's just about to be just like
no.
Like
I'm thinking he could be better than Miles Turner though. And the players you name, I think his potential is better than Miles Turner. Is better, of course, than who they
1,000%.
So that is why let's bank on that. Because
Looney?
honestly, because let's keep it straight now. Because people are picking the Warriors and not even thinking about Wiseman. You see what I'm saying? You're picking the Warriors solely with Clay coming back and even Looney as their five. So it's not. They're not in a rush to like. Let's not give up on Wiseman quick.
I mean, they haven't gave up on Looney, which is what Looney has been the same player since I played him when he was at UCLA, and it has not changed one bit. He is the same raw talent, and nothing has changed. I promise.
He has some broad shoulders.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But
tough.
I'm a fan of Wiseman, bro. I think Wiseman could be solid.
I have a question about the Warriors since we're on this subject, and it comes from JJ Redick. I saw a clip from his show this morning, and it made me question. We talk a lot about Steph and Clay being kind of like that dynamic duo in Golden State, but should we really talk about the dynamic duo more so being Draymond and Steph?
Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty.
I'm not being nasty because the way that they work together on offense.
For sure, but I don't think when they say, I don't ever hear them say dynamic duo they just call them the Splash Brothers because they can shoot. I think as a team, they always they call it the core or the trio, and with also Iggy. So I would never say it's a dynamic duo with Steph and Draymond, though. I just wouldn't go that route. It's just not happening. Not for me.
That's so nasty.
I don't know. He was bringing up good points. I was just asking the question, wanted to hear.
Not dynamic, huh?
Yeah, right. Not dynamic. Yeah. Like good friends on the court.
Yeah.
Their chemistry is insane, though. Their chemistry is insane.
They complement each other well.
I think all three of them guys just complement each other well. You know, with Draymond being able to play make for them and for them to just get open. I think it's just hand in hand with everybody. Of course, Steph is the main engine of those three guys, but all those guys just working together to create the team that they have now.
All right, let's talk about the Clippers-Lakers. Clippers beat them by 5-4 last night. Dub, did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched the game, bro, and I actually got a lot to say. Number one,
get it off your chest.
number one, and I wish Ron was here because I'm about to say, like, honestly,
About to
Russell
slander
Westbrook, bro.
Westbrook. Okay.
I'm not even slandering Westbrook. I don't really think like Westbrook's not a good player. Everything is all about fit. And the Lakers right now and the fit that they have right now, I don't like it. They had LeBron James running the 5 position last night, and it was terrible. I don't want to see that again. Like, it was really bad. So honestly, I think they need to trade Russell Westbrook and get some more rim protection. They had Dwight Howard. They had Dwight Howard running some good minutes. Did Dwight Howard get hurt or something? Because he didn't play as much.
He played 21 minutes.
Yeah, because I kept tuning in and out.
You said more rim protection?
Yeah, I heard that too, and that stuck with me. And I want you to go more on into
No,
that.
they need more rim protection because every time
more
when
than
I see them play,
and Dwight.
No, but Dwight doesn't even.
And
DeAndre.
Dwight doesn't. DeAndre Jordan don't play like that. Dwight don't even play like that. Dwight just got burned.
So who in the NBA? Tell me something. Who in the NBA is a big they can get that will play on the Lakers the way they are?
I would have to. I would have to look into that. But honestly, that's what they need. I guess they could.
You will not find it.
If you trade in Russell Westbrook, you're trading Russell Westbrook. You could trade Russell Westbrook for some good key role players. You could definitely do that.
Okay, that's different. That's you're changing. That's different.
The point. No, that's the point. That's the point I'm making. Where they could trade Russell Westbrook for some key defensive guys. Because right now I see them and it's like their offense seems like it's not that bad. Their defense is mainly lacking. Their defense is lacking because they have to overcommit on protecting the rim. And when you're overcommitting on one thing, that means you're lacking in another thing. Whenever go ahead.
I think they're lacking perimeter defense. I think the Caruso trade was a bad trade. I think they need Caruso right now. No slight to Malik Monk. He's a great player, but I think Caruso will help them right now more than Malik Monk, where you can play Wayne Ellington and them guys. And
absolutely right. But when your team is, I see AD, he's literally by himself protecting the rim all alone. Back in the day, he had Dwight and even JaVale McGee to help him.
Dwight is still there. Why you keep saying that?
Dwight is not getting as much burn as he did before. No, especially when you won't even, bro. Then why is LeBron James running the 5? Tell me that. Why is LeBron James running the 5?
I didn't watch the game.
Small ball.
This is where I'm going.
Bad.
When Bron was running the 5, like you said, it looked bad. Was he picking and rolling? What was Bron doing out there?
Yo, he was getting killed by the pick and roll. Hartenstein almost caught a body on him if Russell Westbrook didn't come over to help on the side. I'm telling you, bro, that's what they need. They really need help on that defensive side. And I think that LeBron and AD. I think LeBron and AD could make a run with the same way that they built in that 2020 finals run. I think they could make a better run than Russ, LeBron, and AD. That's just my honest opinion.
I don't know. I didn't watch the game. Jalen was on one. So but I don't know what happened.
I hate Avery Bradley. I am sorry. I don't know who coined him this defensive master. Now I see why he didn't get picked up after the bubble. I'm off Bradley, and I feel like it was all a facade. I feel like it all was a facade. I feel like.
So you're blaming Avery now?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think Avery Bradley can. First off, you know how I feel about perimeter defense. You know how I feel about that. You can't guard anyone one-on-one.
Right,
I get that. But still, you have guys that excel at that role. I'm taking Lou Dortz over Avery Bradley.
But my point in what you're saying is like, are you seeing guards or whoever cook Avery Bradley? That's why you're saying this. This is why when we do this defensive talk, I don't like to.
I just think there's never any production from him on the offensive end.
And that's what I hate. That's why I knew it was all offense. That's why I didn't want to say nothing.
Jack,
why are you talking?
Jack, I love that you brought up Lou Dort too, because he's been balling on both sides of the floor.
So when you bring up the defense team wise, it's like it's you help me, I help you type stuff. So even with the Lakers, they're not being well on defense. Like no matter what you say, Dub, I still think that whoever they have there could still become a defensive team. I don't think no one there is lacking.
If you have Dwight Howard, if you have Dwight Howard in that lineup, that means AD has to be more of a jump shooter. That means LeBron has to be more of a jump shooter. And that means Russell Westbrook has to be more of a jump shooter to make spacing. So yes, the defense could be there, but at what cost? That means their offense isn't at the highest level as they could possibly play.
Because do you
now
think
AD
that they
has
can
to
shoot
more?
Do you think that they
right now too?
Exactly. Do you think that they can shoot over 50% 4 out of 7 games in a series with that lineup?
With AD, Dwight, LeBron, Russell Westbrook as the starting five.
With the
playing,
spacing,
30,
with that type of
30,
spacing.
35. I think it will be hard. I think it will be hard to make a fit. I will have to see, honestly. I haven't seen a lot of that to make that assumption.
So you think they're not making it out the West? It's impossible.
I want to say impossible would be extremely difficult. Extremely difficult.
I will never count LeBron out, but it's looking sketchy. It's looking real sketchy over there in LA. Not gonna lie.
For both teams.
Both LA teams.
Can't
wait for the Mavs to mop up the Clippers in the playoffs this year. Okay. Recent news. Kyrie Irving still isn't open to being vaccinated, doesn't plan to play unless traded.
Dale?
Me first? You want me? No, I'll go after some.
You just waiting for the ball to be rolled to you?
I'm just because it's gonna fall back in my lap anyway. So let's not take my squabble.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to roll it straight to you right now?
It's always you, or it could be Quincy. I don't know. Let's get Quincy to go. Let's see his take on Kyrie. Me and you, Kyrie banter has been a year worth of fun.
Okay. I only got vaccinated because of basketball. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? And if I were in Kyrie's shoes and, dollars were not a problem, I would probably be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He believes in what he believes in. I listen to a few of the same things that he listens to, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fault him. It is what it is. And then you factor in like everybody kind of just giving their opinion on him. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers ain't even vaccinated. Did nobody say nothing about him having a fake vax card and all that? Mm-hmm. But everybody want to bash Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like it's deeper than the surface level with him. And you know what I'm saying? He's just kind of standing on his principles. If you take it to basketball, as a fan, it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Because what they could be, I mean, golly, you know what I'm saying? They could be scary. And everybody want to see that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that factors into a lot of emotions and everybody's opinions. Mm-hmm. I support the brother Kyrie, and that's just where I'm at with it. So
go ahead, Shaq.
Kyrie Irving.
That was funny as hell.
Oh wow, Shaq in the corner right now.
I'm telling you, Kyrie Irving is the stuff of legend. Like, he is enjoying this more than anybody. I promise you, he would much rather him go down and this be his legacy. He got a championship ring, he got his money, and now he's gonna ride this to the wheels blow off. And it's just the most Kyrie Irving thing. And for me, if you were not a repeat offender, but you are more than a repeat offender, we've seen you in this situation multiple times. Now I'm with Quincy, I'm with Dale. It's your decision not to get vaxxed. I stand by Cap, so I'm going to stand by Kyrie and the vax. But all of these other antics, now he want to get traded, letting KD down. Yo, Dale, I promise you, your boy KD. Dale, you've been messaging KD?
We haven't spoken about a week or so.
Okay. The next time you talk to him, can you just float Kyrie? Just type Kyrie ... I just want to know what he has to say.
I would never, because he says what he has to say to the media.
Do you think
about
KD's
Kyrie,
upset?
and I feel that he's not playing, not at all. Not even a little bit. I think he's mad at, upset about what he's doing. No, but damn, I can't play with my boy. But he understands for sure. For sure, you got to know this ain't a normal circumstances, Shaq. He's not out here. He's not out here. I'm not playing because my finger hurt. Oh, it's jammed. Uh-huh. Like, it's his whole body that he's looking with, and he's like, I'm not rocking with that right now. Who do I think James tried, like, yo, bro, whatever the case may be? Probably. I don't know. Maybe. But, bro, that's, like you said, you knew Kyrie probably was going to try to pull one like this because this is your Kyrie thing. But this is not his fault. The NBA told them in the summertime that there'll be something stipulated that you guys could still play. You'll get extra testing, and you'll still be able to play. He's like, oh, cool, I'm fine with that. I'll take all the extra sets. I'll take the protocol stuff. But then the New York thing
Mandate.
came down. The New York mandate came down.
I just need to know, and I'll shoot Kyrie some bail. I got sick the other day. I'm just now getting over it. And I'm thinking like, damn, if I wasn't vaxxed, maybe it's feel a little different. I'm starting to feel a little funny. And everybody around me was starting to feel a little funny. So I thought they hit that switch button and it was over. But until the day that they do, I look at Kyrie and I say, Kyrie, look at your peers. Everybody's okay. That's the part that just blows my mind. That's what I can't
let me ask you a question. All right, like you
it's
know,
like the boogeyman.
Okay, you know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, right? I don't, never did in my life. Some weed could be laced and it could be bad for some people. You could drink alcohol, poison, all that stuff. Based 1,000%. On what you just said, you could be like, Del, look at your peers. They do it. They're fine. I don't want to, though. That's not me. Like, it's not me. I don't, and that's how he, yo, Shaq, I hear you. I see COVID and people still getting vaxxed and they still getting COVID. I see people getting vaxxed and nothing happened to them. I got vaxxed. I didn't have, my arm was numb for like 18 seconds and I was good. And that was it.
Some people don't get vaxxed and they don't get COVID.
Some people is twitching and all that. I saw a video of a woman twitching and all that stuff. So it happens to it's different.
Stay off the internet. Stay off the internet. I honestly,
the internet is how we find the source. It's why we here today. That's how you know everything about Kyrie.
That's a fact. I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't because, I don't hate on Kyrie for his game. I don't hate on him for this stance. He's just a repeat offender. And to me, Adele, I just told you in the summer, the biggest roadblocks for KD was Kyrie Irving. That was at the top of my list, number one. I don't know how I could foresee this coming. You can just always count on it. I don't know. Then I don't want him to get back. Then I'm scared something else is going to happen. And I hate being nasty about Kyrie, so we can just move along.
Jack, is the door open for Kyrie to come on Player's Choice?
It's always open for Kyrie,
okay,
KD.
Right. Okay. Just wondering. Okay, LeBron, go ahead, Dub.
I was going to ask you, you mentioned that it's Kyrie's fault, but Kyrie wasn't the person who put this law. Kyrie wasn't the person that brought this disease.
It's very unfortunate for Kyrie, but these type of things only seem to fall in his yard. That's all that I'm saying. But these type of things seem to happen to one player in one player in particular.
Players. I understand your point with that, but there's also other NBA players that aren't vaccinated and they're playing in the league completely fine. Just because in the
1,000%. So if he gets traded, does KD win a ring? No.
It depends on who he gets. We'll have to see.
No. It's over. It's over. If Kyrie Irving gets traded, it's over.
You don't think that the Nets have a chance this year at all?
0% without Kyrie Irving.
Wow.
I don't know. I think they still have a chance.
I think they still have
if James and KD stay healthy, I think they still have a chance. Obviously, it's easier. It's way easier with Kyrie. I'm
going to start DMing James. Man.
Kyrie, ... All right. ... LeBron James COVID test was a false positive.
And then I'll flip the switch for you, Dale. Only LeBron. These type of things can only happen for LeBron. He had COVID for 10 minutes and they were like, listen, we're not losing that money. I promise you, I think LeBron still has COVID. I'm not lying. I really do.
They said he had 8 negatives.
He had 8, dang.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a weird one for me.
All right, we'll move on.
That's a weird one for me. Yeah, that's a weird one for me.
Zion Williamson is experiencing soreness in his surgically repaired right foot. Man, Zion, bro.
Zion needs to lose a good 50 pounds. That's me being nice. There's no way he can sustain that being that young and that size. It's not.
I agree.
Yeah, Quincy showed me that video and his upper body looks bad.
Yeah, it's not happening, man.
That's a bad upper body.
I want to see Zion in the league right now, man. I want to see him dunking on people. I want Zion. That's tough. Julius Randle says KD is the best player in the league, Dell.
Why me first? You have to go against the Go to Q, go to Quincy. Go to Quincy,
yeah, okay. Go
to
Quincy.
Shaq, go to Dub. But and please go to Shaq. Take.
Is he the best player, or what do I feel about Julius Randle saying that?
Yeah,
Let's
I
hear
don't
Feel
both.
about Julius Randle saying.
Let's hear both.
Yeah,
being
please
that,
both, bro.
being that I've played with both teams and I understand that rivalry, you know what I'm saying? You just can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Okay.
you know, Julius Randle
Right.
is supposed to be the best player on the Knicks and da da da.
Right.
Is KD the best player? Yeah. I want to say yes, but Steph is doing some scary things right now. And I just don't think it could ever be matched. You know, I think there might be another KD coming along at some point. Maybe, maybe not. I could be wrong, but I think there's a higher chance of another 6'11", 7 skill guy coming along than just this guy that makes every shot he takes.
But I understand that angle if it's based on everything. Then you know what I'm saying? Because you could say that that means Steph should be the GOAT if you don't think you're ever seeing it again. You see what I'm saying? Based on that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I get what Steph is doing is remarkable. Like, it's ridiculous. So to me, Slim's the best player in the NBA right now today. For Julius Randle to say that after he played him, I still haven't seen the video. I found out first he said it, I think this morning. Z's here. My boy was talking about it. So it is like, okay, somebody else saying, you know what I'm saying? The word is more so easier to say it now because Bron ain't playing. Bron going through COVID. Bron going through injuries. Bron, of course, getting older. Because if you look year to year, KD always been second in people's list. Then he got hurt. Then he had to prove, and then he did what he did. I just don't. People are not bringing up Giannis as much as I thought that they still were this year. So I could say right now the best two. We had this conversation. I would say right now it is Steph and KD. The way they've been playing, I agree, I go with that. But the fact that Giannis is not getting mentioned as much as I thought he was, that's the only thing I see coming out of this. Nothing else, because I still think Slim the best player in the NBA.
I just hated Randall's take just because he got dropped. That's the only reason he said that in my eyes. I promise you.
Yo, Quincy, I have a question.
KD, now
he's forced to say it.
KD has handles, Quincy. Do you think KD has handles?
Yes.
Okay.
But hold on. Wait. Quincy,
don't context Shaq. Don't context Shaq, please.
I've never seen a tween hezzy get glorified like this. I haven't.
Have you seen a 6'11", 7-footer?
No, 1000%. Okay, he can have, but no, Dale, you talk like he has Steph Curry, Allen Iverson
Shaq,
handles.
You're comparing his handles to guards. We have never done that. We said for that.
I still don't think he has handles as a 6'11" guy. It's just the way he shoots. It's a hezzy.
How
doesn't he have that? Have you seen anybody do that at that size?
I sent you the video against someone in New York Knicks. Even your boy Ron, who never agrees as much, he's like, nah, Adele, that was crazy.
KD did 4 dribbles. He did a tween behind the back pull up, and everybody lost their mind in the group chat. I'm like,
does he have better handles than Giannis? Yes, for sure. 1000%. Okay. 1000%.
So KD dribbles better than some guards on your team right now.
I feel like KD and Shaq have similar handles. I feel like KD and Shaq have similar handles. That's my hot take of the day.
This Shaq or Shaquille Wright or
no, Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
That's you too. So the Lakers won.
No, the legend.
Okay.
Wait, that's you also. So
Shaq said he wish he could bring the ball up. They just didn't let him. But in the All-Star games, he was getting busy. He had
definitely wasn't getting busy, but
5 minutes guard.
I would never be convinced that KD has handles. I won't, because we can't compare.
Does LeBron have handles?
Way better handles than KD.
No.
Come on, bro.
Here we go. And the fact that he could tell you no here and then tell you at practice makes it better.
Yo, Quincy, there's
LeBron
no way.
So strong.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, I'm glad another bald-head guy with beard is telling you the same thing.
I'm getting deja vu. I'm seeing double the dead.
Exactly. That's crazy. I told Shaq that Bron has good ball control, but in terms of handles, I don't see it. Like No, he has good ball.
I
He
feel
knows
like
how to
KD
control
has an
pace.
exceptional string. He has it on a yo-yo. For the 4 moves that he has, it is nice.
Okay, Shaq.
Shaq.
The front
All right.
dribble, the tween, maybe behind the back if he has 37.
His yank is lethal.
He doesn't want to. Shaq
I
always
like
has
the
to
yank.
go.
I like the yank. I
he
like
has
the
to go on the
yank.
opposite side of KD a lot. So
Did you see it coming? His arm's so long, you see the yank coming, and you still can't rip him. That motherfucker coming. I mean,
It's
that
a nice
motherfucker
yank.
way out here, and you still ain't.
It's a nice yank. It's a nice yank.
Yeah.
So KD has better handles than Russell Westbrook.
We're comparing size here.
honestly, would take
The
KD
chat's
handles.
asking. The chat.
I
the
would
chat
take
is
Kevin
asking.
Durant handles over Russell Westbrook as well, though.
Dell. I don't know, Dell.
All right,
I don't
let me
know.
ask you a question. Tell me when y'all see Russell Westbrook, all you see is Russ bulldozing. We're talking about handle like this.
Don't
like,
do that to Russ. Don't
Hold
do that
on.
to
No,
Russ.
Okay, so Dell, would
Don't
you
do that to Russ.
would you rather KD have Russell Westbrook's handle or Russell Westbrook have KD's handle? Who's
I rather Russell Westbrook to have the way KD dribbles the ball 100%. Y'all not
I
sitting
don't
here
hate
telling
this.
me. Y'all not sitting here telling me y'all see Russell Westbrook handle the basketball. I see.
No.
Russell Westbrook one-
As the
Not
chat is
breaking
saying,
nobody
Russ
down
has a
like
crazy
that.
sham god. He does.
and,
Russ has one of the
and I'm
craziest sham
not
gods in the
talking.
history of the game.
I will not
That's
say
okay.
that
You're
Russell
bringing
Westbrook.
up one move.
I'm not saying Russell
It's an
Westbrook has
amazing
Kyrie
move.
handles.
It is. I don't think he has handles. Like literally, I don't think. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking of Russ playing, and I'm trying to imagine. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. All I see is this.
Okay, Dale. You know how we have you know how we have our 5 tiers. Where are you putting KD's handle on the tier list?
Compared
Tier
to
1,
who
2,
though?
3, 4,
This,
5.
it's so harder for him because of his height. Like I'm not comparing the way he dribbles the ball to Kyrie Irving, even how Steph control the ball and handle like that, or Tim Hardaway. But if you bring up players to me like a Kawhi Leonard,
LeBron.
Paul
a
George?
LeBron, a Russell Westbrook, I'm taking the way KD handles the ball. I'm not taking KD handles over a Paul George. Because Paul George got all of that. But some of the players you named to me, I'm like, yo, it's pretty nasty, Shaq. It's
Paul George, top 3 handles in the league.
top 3. I go
I know.
Kyrie, James Harden.
Yeah, Steph.
Even like I think Steph
I
has
don't know.
great dribbles and all that stuff, but
I don't know if Steph has
see-
a lot of moves.
Exactly, that's where I'm going with this.
Wait,
Like
I
Steph,
have
Paul
one
George
more.
has a lot of moves.
I have one more
Steph
for Dell.
handles is predicated on how well he can shoot the ball. Like he really could do a little thing like this, and then
Dell, I have one more for you.
goddamn.
Okay,
Just because
yeah.
he shoots that dead.
KD handles or Melo's handles?
KD.
Okay.
Melo description is
It's-
like his pocket. It's his,
Right.
it's pocket, like jab, pump fake, dribble, put
Mhm.
like it like Melo had all like his triple threat. He'll have you stumbling without even dribbling the basketball.
He's got a lot of jabs.
Yeah, like
He put a
I
still
dent in the
score,
hardwood
man.
with his jab step.
right. So, but in terms of let's say we just dribble in like Braun, Russ, who else you had said?
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, great handle. Like Chris Paul got handle. He got
Amazing handle.
he got all that
On a
the
string.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Those are, but Russ and Braun with KD.
Chris
I
Paul
think
might
KD
have better handles than Kyrie, but y'all don't want to hear that yet.
I don't.
Mm,
I'm not going there. No, sir, not me. I would not be the one.
I read different.
Sorry, Shaq. You're alone.
I
on
just
that
wanted to see who I could bait.
one. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow, just dangle that one out. for you.
Maybe Dub was thinking about it for a little bit.
I was thinking about it. I love
See?
CP3, but I wouldn't go that far with you.
It's some things with Kyrie, the way he dribbles, him finishing at the rim. I don't. I ain't
Yo,
see a lot of
Chris
people
Paul
do
be
that.
talking crazy during the games.
Yeah. Chris Paul.
He's spicy.
He's spicy for sure.
Oh, here's a question. Since you was cool with Rondo, right? How much of what Rondo said about Chris Paul was true?
That's not. This is nasty.
Oh, my bad.
No,
My
I'm
bad.
just saying. Like, I'm just.
Let me be PC. What did he say about Chris Paul?
That Chris Paul is a terrible teammate. He isn't this like nice guy that the league perceived him as. I forget what else he said, but you remember how they had that fist fight a couple years back? around that area about what Rondo said.
I never played with Chris Paul, so I can't really comment too much in depth on it. But playing against him, he is kind of annoying. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like, I mean, I feel like everybody done played against a guard like Chris Paul, like an undersized guard that's their IQ is high, and they just kind of is a gnat. You know what I'm saying? Like just kind of do things to get under your skin. You know what I'm saying? He's one of very witty, and he's kind of annoying. You know, but I would love.
Here, baby mama.
Fire. Let's not get into that. Let's not go to that room, please.
That's your take. That's not mine.
Dub, I can't wait to ask this next one for Dub.
Blow up this iPad.
What's up?
I'm starting with you. NBA players believe league play is getting a lot more physical than in past years.
Oh yeah, it's definitely more physical than before.
And in context, let's put context before when.
Yeah.
Like for within the last couple years. Okay. Not like, I'm not saying like this is like 2000s or 90s basketball. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying within the last couple years, it's a little bit more physical than it was for the last few years. But yeah, it's not.
I'm going to go ahead and call cap on this one. I think players are just getting more soft. But anyway, Q.
Fire.
When I
That's a bad take, JD.
Why, bro? Come
that's
on.
I don't think terrible take.
It's not a bad take. So because if they're saying...
Hold on, let you finish.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
When I came into the league, I was playing against, like, true bigs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the four men were Carlos Boozer, you know what I'm saying? Those type of bigs.
Tough.
So my matchups were a lot more physical, you know what I'm saying, my first couple of years compared to my latter couple of years. And then just watching it now, I mean, it's a lot more youth in the league. I was playing against grown men, you know what I'm saying? So, like, there's no way you can convince me that right now is more physical than,
what about the talent level, Q? What do you feel about the talent level? Because you opened up this can of worms. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like the talent level, there was more talent in the league back in the day or now?
I think guys are more skilled now, you know what I'm saying? Like, drill wise, I think they're more skilled, but as far as hooping, and not so much, because a lot of people don't take pride in defense. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't that same level of you not scoring on me. You know what I'm saying? Like now, niggas, I mean, dudes is giving dudes high fives.
You can let it off. You can let it off.
This is Player's Choice. This isn't ESPN.
Yeah.
I saw a clip with like Miles Bridges and Jason Tatum. I mean, granted, they probably friends or whatever, but like, you know, he was saying that what did he say? He said something like, I was gonna draw the foul, but I didn't want to do you like that. When I came in, it wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm trying to get this bucket and you can't guard me. And then the other dude was like, you not gonna score on me. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just kind of, it's like the rec. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's like open gym. You know, like it's that same level of whatever. Like,
so with that being said, Q, how much credence do you give to Luka Doncic's stats right now because he's doing it in this era? Do you feel like it's inflated? Do you feel like he could have did this 10 years ago, 10 years ago? Do you feel like it's a facade? Do you feel like they're painting the narrative?
I hate you.
Jay.
No, because you guys take Luka's first 3 years and you compare him to the rest of the NBA history, which is nasty.
Yeah, it was different times, you know what I'm saying? Like where they wouldn't have given him so much leeway and all of these calls, and he wouldn't have had as much swagger as he got now. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I think that's true. But his talent, his skill level is different. You know what I'm saying? He's crafty with the ball and all that. But I do think like you're not telling me like Kobe and Tony Allen and all them guarding, checking Luka that he getting off like this. It's not. I don't think so. Not like this. I think they kind of getting up in them and roughing them up a little bit more and kind of like sending the message. And I think the refs are letting them. You know, now I think the refs let, like you said, the narrative kind of be pushed.
And you're here. All we got is time. Sorry, Dub. I gotta ask Patrick Beverly questions. Is it a facade? Is it fake? Is he just a gnat, or do you feel like he really got clamps?
I think he's a gnat. I can't just give. It's hard to say somebody got clamps in the league. Dudes are so skilled, but you know, like we just played against Buddy last night, John Brown.
Cannon. John Brown. Yep.
You know, I'm not gonna say he got clamps, but it's hard to score on him. You know what I'm saying? Because he take pride in it and he just a gnat. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's the same thing. Like you don't see many guys getting after it on defense like that. You know, so
I told him after the game. I said, "I love your game."
Hell yeah, I'm much respect to his game.
What'd you say to OJ?
I was a little starstruck, so I didn't want to.
OJ was people don't realize how much of a legend OJ was, man.
No, I was looking around like, bro, y'all don't know how big this is for him coming up in that area. Y'all can say this, and that, and the third's about whatever you guys want to say about him being compared to all-time greats. But I was there like, wow, I'm on the court with OJ Mayo.
That is fire. When would you like me to explain why I said I think they're just getting more soft?
Now, get it off.
So, is it my turn?
No, you said, why did I say that? Because I said I think they're just getting more soft because the players, and I'm not going to call them soft, but I'm comparing it to just eras in the physicality of the game. I think they're just expecting to not even get touched because they argue every single call. So that's where I'm saying it's more of a mentality soft than
it's not
physicality
it's not
soft.
Fault.
Basketball is a contact sport for sure, but like Quincy said, he came up in the era where there were more bigs. Now you literally got 5 guards on the court, whether they're tall or short, they all are guards.
Right.
But even back then, the guards were going after it. The thing is, it's not even the players' fault, it's conditioning.
So
like if they come in the league and it's conditioned to call ticky-tack fouls, do this, do that. When you try to flip a switch, in their mind, they have to get more conditioned to that. Maybe whoever rookie's coming into the league today, maybe if it stays this way, they'll be like, this is all I know, so I can't compare it to nothing else.
I feel like the refs are being, I'm not going to say unfair, but I do feel like it's more physical.
I don't think it's more physical.
That's what he
I just
said.
think that they're
allowing,
they're definitely allowing stuff.
It's more physical.
They're for sure allowing
more.
Yeah, but is that more physical? Because when I'm looking at more physical, I'm looking at Michael
James
Jordan
Harden
getting tackled under the rim.
No. It's more physical for them because of how they've been conditioned.
Yes.
It's not more physical for what we came up seeing in the 90s, early 2000s. But for these players, it's way more conditioned to. You ain't gonna hear Bron say probably about the ref and what's going on now though. Probably he's been in the league since 03. I hear Melo
kids
talk
play in
the
the park anymore.
No, and stuff like that don't happen.
Because I'm just like, y'all grew up in the crib playing whatever games you want to play, and that's cool. But I'm just like
on 2K.
Right. When kids say they're going to the rack or in the rack, it's literally on 2K. I found that out the other day.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like what?
Metaverse.
Oh yeah, y'all got it.
All right.
I got it.
We'll move along. Anthony Davis says he'll continue to shoot threes no matter if the ball is going in or not. I respect the mentality, but AD.
If you work on it, shoot it.
If you believe in it, shoot
that's it. That's it.
But at what point are you a detriment to the team?
I don't know why AD's just like.
I don't think no point. I don't think no point, honestly. If he's taking 2 wide open shots a game, wide open threes, of course, it's open based on his percentage. How can you blame it a detriment to the team when they don't even want rush you and he's going 1 for 6, 2 for 7? You see what I'm saying? So if you could, and he's coming with 26, 11, and 2 or 3. So detriment to the team? No, some way that you got to fit that in. I think if you have AD on the court with 3 other shooters, maybe he ain't taking that shot. Maybe he's looking for the extra. Who knows? But
I think AD at the 5 better, to be honest.
Me too. I think Carmelo should have started from day one, and then if that don't work, then you put it back to the bench just to have another shooter on the court. And it's kind of crazy. Carmelo's been probably.
No, I'm with you on that now. I'm with you on that. I hate Melo not starting on that roster. It'll go a long ways for his confidence.
I do too, because he's also on my fantasy team. So, Grizzlies out.
Oh wait, Jay, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say, like, can we stop trying to point the fingers at whose fault it
LeBron.
is? It's not anybody's fault on this situation is not working, because we all knew going into the season that this was going to be a work in progress, that they was gonna try to work through to find out how to be coexistent together. So I think it's kind of unfair to try to find like Anthony Davis or Russell Westbrook as a scapegoat as to them being the issue when we knew that they were gonna have issues even before this season started.
But Dub, but when you're on LeBron James teams, scapegoats will be found.
And that's the point. That's the reason. That's point.
Not true. That's not true.
Shaq,
I'll be right back.
stop.
That's not. No. It's true, but not in this situation.
Why
like
not?
Russell's. This is the same Russ that we've always seen. Yeah,
of course.
When you're on KD's team, I think scapegoats will be founded, aka Russ. KD was the first person to scapegoat at Russ publicly. Might I add, your guy murdered Russ in the nastiest way possible.
Wait, how did he do
after
that?
being up 3-1?
I'm waiting for him to say that as
Do
well.
I need to
Continue.
go to the
going,
NBA,
keep
the
going.
first book of Kevin Durant? It's
Please.
nasty.
Please.
It's nasty.
Please.
It's really
Who's
a
the-
nasty place.
Is the real the author, or are you the author of this book?
No, the real is the author.
Okay, so let's get it.
What do you mean? It was nasty. We know that his chapter in the NBA is really nasty.
What did you say to me the other day? That LeBron and whoever they fulfilled their obligations. He fulfilled his obligations to the OK City Thunder, and he chose a new destination.
Yeah. But did he scapegoat Russ?
How did he skip? By not telling him? So if KD would have told Russ, yo, I'm dipping, bro, yada, 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 I'm out, would he still be a scapegoat? The fact that the media, who you hate the internet, your word for the day, the fact that you hate the internet, but then you want to say KD didn't tell Russ, and then it comes out he didn't tell Russ, that's why he's scapegoating, just because he didn't tell him he was departing?
No, I don't care if he told him or not. He scapegoated him.
Wait,
How?
hold up, Shaq, because KD said when he was
Quincy,
doing that
get it up, Dub. My bad.
when he was doing that little burner account and everything, and he did a text
Nasty guy.
on his
The
own
book
account.
of KD
He said
is really nasty.
He said defending KD and Russ that Russell and KD were the only scoring options on that team. He said that's what he was tired of, because it was literally Russ, KD carrying all the offense and nobody else. So that's not him being, it was Russ's fault or everything. That's him acknowledging what Russell Westbrook was helping him do. So I don't understand how he's pointing Russell Westbrook as a scapegoat when even in his burner account, he didn't even blame Russell Westbrook.
Of course. I mean, you still left. I just have a question for Quincy. Quincy, your rival was the University of Texas, correct?
One of them.
Okay, so if we're at the UT Open Gym, we scraping folks. We getting them up out of there at the open runs.
Oh my God.
And then we just so happened, surprisingly, we were up, let's say on a score of 5, we were up 3-1. They come back, they win the game. Quincy, if you left or if I left to go play with those players that just beat us, what Dale says that's okay. And I'll leave it at that. Dale said there's nothing wrong with that.
I said, Dell said, who got next? That is what Dell said.
It's nasty
Either
across
way?
the boards.
Oh, okay. Continue your
nasty
squabble.
across the. I would look at you like, yo, Dell, you about to just leave the team like that? Like, what's good? And you about to ride home with us and everything cool? You going to play with the rival college players?
Continue
That's what KD did. Just
saying who got next. Saying who got next isn't joining that same team that just beat us. It's like, let me go get some more fouls and let's go beat them. So that's my take. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're asking. I'm going to
KD said who got next, and he picked his 5.
He picked the same 5 that just beat him.
Still, they had next.
That's because
they lost 2. They lost 2.
Somebody had to go home.
No,
somebody had to go home. He said, look, let me join y'all.
This is my thing now. I always tell Shaq about this take with the Warriors. And I would understand more wholeheartedly this if the Warriors would have won the chip and he still did that. They lost 2.
Doesn't matter.
You said what?
Sent him home.
They lost as well. They sent him home, right? And then they lost to who he wants to go against. His exact words is all over the place. I wanted to play against LeBron James at the highest level, me versus him. I thought this team was the best chance for me to display that, and that's what I did.
That's fair. I wouldn't do it though.
But it's still like it's kind of hard. Like I think we had this conversation before, like you losing to the team and then joining the team that beat you. It's like, for me personally, like that's something hard for me to do. So
What?
I
But
can see why there's a problem in that.
KD comes from where he comes from. I know in his mind he knew what he did would have these conversations and do all of this stuff. But like a lot of people is me. I wouldn't care even if he was on my team, whatever the case may be. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. The reason everyone cares so much is because you are one of those boys. Like you are that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be that good and make a move like that because it's like, bro, you literally was this close. But he probably knew what we didn't know. We don't see the him and Russ practice. We don't see this, we don't see that. And the fact that when he left, Russ had a great year the next year, but then the whole world seems to open their eyes about Russ. Like he probably been seeing that, like, yo, he be drawing a little bit.
They could have won. Yeah. But who doesn't draw in the league? Because
a lot of people don't draw like how Russ draws, and you know that. Like, stop. Like a lot of people don't, Shaq. We're not gonna do this, Shaq. And this is why the
teams, even if he wanted to play LeBron, it still wasn't even. It still was not even. It was not even. It wasn't even? It was not even.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Give LeBron Clay, and then we'll have a conversation.
And
y'all can have Kyrie. Y'all can have Kyrie. Just give LeBron Clay. Let's just make that swap.
So I
still think the Warriors win with Steph and Kyrie in the backcourt with KD.
KD got 2 discounted rings, and I hope y'all clip this up, Dale, and I hope you post it to his page so he can reply again, because I really got some words for him. He probably got 2 of the weakest NBA rings in the history of the league, dating back to the ABA.
Fire.
This is what Bill Russell and the gang was doing back in the day. Just to let you know. Magic and Kareem and them.
I told myself, when you context bend, I won't get into arguments with you. You're going to context the end and change the whole argument. I don't know how we got here. Is JD back from his bathroom?
I'm here.
Dale,
let's go,
those
JD.
10 rings of Bill Russell that you don't count, this is what they were doing, by the way. This is
I
what they
don't count because they gave them ring pops. Like, that's why. I don't know what they was doing. It probably wasn't even called rings. It probably wasn't called rings. I'm not doing
KD
this.
got 2 ring
Bill
pops.
Russell coached and played, and they won. I'm like, we're not doing that. Can you imagine Doc Rivers suiting up and then coaching? Like, come on. I'm not Jack. I'm not having this conversation.
Some coaches are better than some players are better than coaches. They can coach a team.
I'm not.
Rondo will make a great coach.
Who?
Rondo?
They make a great coach.
Does Rondo want to be a coach?
I think so.
You think he's gonna get on that staff somewhere?
Yeah, somebody give him a chance. We got a lot more former players in good positions now. So.
No, I'm talking about you. When Rondo gets that head coaching job, you feel like you should be roped in there somewhere?
I just want to be like player development. I don't want to deal with too many.
Okay.
Go to Dallas, please.
That's tough.
Please go to Dallas.
The Knicks are down 20 at halftime versus Denver Nuggets right now, and it's Kemba Walker and his defensive fault. The next topic,
Quincy, do coaches be yelling at their assistant coaches like OD?
It
depends on the assistant.
In the league, for real, I thought they didn't do that. I know in college it got crazy, but I think in the league some do it.
So like when I was in SAC, George Karl was he had his guy that had been with him forever. You know?
Okay, so that's a different dynamic. Yeah.
But for the most part, if it's like somebody that got hired and he didn't really bring him on,
yeah,
nah, they don't be on that.
How was the George Karl dynamic?
That was. I feel, go ahead.
I feel a way about some of the stuff he said in his book, and many people told me like, yeah, he has a lot of undisclosed things. You have to find him in the office and see him to really see who he is. So you're probably the closest person other than, I think, Rudy. Was it Rudy that said some stuff about him? Somebody else said some stuff about him that was crazy.
Rondo,
yeah.
So that year, that was one of my most fun years in the league. It was Rondo, Rudy, Cuz, we had Caron Butler.
Mm-hmm. Big OG.
Yeah, we had a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? We actually had a pretty talented team. I tell people all the time, I wish we would have had like Hard Knocks for the NBA following us around that year.
Oh, okay.
That was the craziest year ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they just was butting heads all year. I mean, like, it was points in time where I'm talking about like full shouting matches and cursing out like between me and coach, you know, like stuff I just can't repeat. You feel me?
Well, of course.
That was, you know, he was on different time. I'll say that.
Right,
Jordan
right.
On some different time. He was battling cancer, and you know, it was some players that said that kind of peeped it out. Like, man, you just here chasing your record. You ain't really here. You know,
right. Because what you doing right now? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? You got battling cancer. You know what I'm saying? Go home. We know you don't need the funds.
Exactly. He missed a couple games because of, you know, he had some problems and stuff. So, you know, that was an interesting year. It was a lot of fun though. Like that was the closest I've been with any of like my teammates collectively. Like every road game, we went together to dinner together. We was out together. Like whatever it was, we did everything together. All our wives and stuff. Cool.
Was Coach Turner on the staff there?
Turner?
Yeah. Elson Turner?
No.
He wasn't on that staff? Okay.
Nancy Lieberman, AC.
Nancy Lieberman was there, right. Yep.
Carter, Anthony Carter. I think that's his name. Corliss Williamson. Man, I got some stories. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I ain't gonna say, but it was an interesting time. He was probably definitely a different.
Yeah, I get that vibe from him, man, and it's tough.
Yeah, for sure.
Jack, you want to do the tier list or you want to draft?
I want both.
There's no okay. You want to do a 5-hour podcast?
We're at like 140.
All right.
Wait, no, we need to ask the guest, Del, Dub, Quincy, we got time or is we on time restraints?
I'm good. I'm going out tonight, man. So I'm good for the day.
Yeah. Let's get it.
This tier list is there's 50 players here, so we're doing it. We're doing overrated or underrated. Those are the only two tiers. I'm going to tell you the player's name. We're going to decide if they are overrated.
JD, you be the tiebreaker.
Or underrated.
Or maybe,
yeah, I'm not going to vote.
Maybe Quincy can be the tiebreaker.
No. I'm not going to vote unless there's a tie that needs to be broke.
But wait, I have a question.
You're a nasty tiebreaker, JD. That's what I'm trying to say.
I am a nasty tiebreaker, but I'm going to be the tiebreaker.
So. I have a question though. When are we going to be asked like Steph Curry or like KD? Because I mean, those guys are like rated exactly. That's
a good point that you bring that up, Dub. Should we add overrated?
No,
rated?
That's overrated, underrated. No bail.
All right. Okay. Are you ready?
The stuff we didn't got away with on this show. Yeah, I'm ready.
Anthony Davis.
Underrated.
But we do need to add some context.
See, this is why this is why it's like we should almost add a third.
No, I hate the third. Just tell me, are we going now or are we doing careers?
I feel like there's a lot of young guys on here.
All right, let's do now. Let's just do present moment. Let's do present moment.
Okay.
And I'm going over.
Overrated?
Extremely overrated.
I'm not understanding how this works. What we saying here?
Right now, Anthony Davis is overrated.
So it's a tier list. We got just in every player. We're either putting them as overrated or underrated because we're not going to make them perfectly rated. So now it's going to get weird.
And it's not weird because he is overrated because you guys claim that he is the second coming. He's all this, he's all that. He's extremely overrated because if he's all this with LeBron James and Russ, he should be making it work. He's overrated. Look what he's shooting. Right now, Anthony Davis is overrated. We can all agree on that.
How? In what way?
In what way?
Just don't argue with him. Just let him.
No, yeah, we gotta get through the list.
Yes, we have to. Because Shaq.
This is 50 players. I'm gonna say underrated.
1 and 1.
How can he?
I'm saying underrated as well.
2 underrated.
Right now, at this point in the season, he's overrated.
I guess I'll break the tie. He's overrated. Oh, Anthony Edwards.
Overrated.
Wow.
Underrated. Underrated for me.
Wait, Oh,
Okay,
Anthony
so
Edwards.
then he's underappreciated. That's my AD answer.
Anthony
go-
Edwards, underrated, 2 underrated.
Underrated.
I'll go underrated for Edwards.
I'm saying
Yeah.
under. I think he should be involved in a lot more ball screens. I think he should get be given the ball a lot more.
Yeah, I'll take underrated for Edwards as well.
Unanimous. DeAndre Ayton.
Under by us and his team.
I'll give him an under for sure. I'll give him an under.
Hold on, y'all.
Goat Mama, thank
Under.
you for the sub, brother. Dub, did you say under?
Oh yeah, I said under already.
Bam Adebayo.
What you gonna say, Shaq?
He wants to say overrated so bad.
He is overrated.
Underrated.
Over.
Damn. I think under. I think I'm gonna just say under. That's my first choice.
Bam has no ceiling left. That's why I say over.
This one's tough
I
for me
could
because I
agree. I
do
could agree
like
with that.
Bam, but I think I'm gonna have to say over as well. Oh, that's tough. Are we rating players that have not played this year?
Yes.
Ben Simmons.
Extremely underrated.
Oh my God.
You guys already say he's trash.
Underrated.
If you look at overrated in the dictionary, is a picture of Ben Simmons. Like, stop playing with me. Stop it.
Y'all don't think
Please.
he's anything, so how is he overrated?
Y'all think
That's
he's
the
like
point.
Okay,
And
so
we still have to
there's
talk
nowhere
about
left to
him.
go.
And we're still talking about him. How many people we think that really is not really anything that we talk about? Name
Quincy.
one.
Ben Simmons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Over.
If you're being compared to LeBron James and you're playing like this, you're overrated.
Well, we're
I'm
going
sorry.
off of
That's
right
already
now.
over.
We're going off of right now, and right now everyone thinks that Ben Simmons is a terrible
It-
NBA player, and I don't
Still
think
over.
that's,
No, everybody's still talking about Ben Simmons in the same light. He's overrated. Don't
Who
talk
said-
about him no more. What?
who
Come on,
said
bro.
that he's on the likes of LeBron James. Who said that?
Recently?
Yes.
That's how he walked into the NBA. We can't
talking
go for
about what's
recently.
the-
He hasn't played in a year or so. I don't know what he's doing.
All I'm saying is the amount of hate that this man has been getting, and that like he's like this terrible NBA player. I don't think that's fair to him. I don't think he's a terrible NBA player.
I don't think he's a terrible ending, but the only reason he's get the light that he's getting is because he's on the rate of those caliber type of players. Like,
I see what you mean.
if a player was not playing good like a normal role player, they're like, oh damn, like Joe Harris. Joe Harris played terrible in the playoffs last year. No one's talking about that. Like how are they talking about Ben Simmons? Because he was never rated as that high. That's all I'm saying. Ben Simmons is overrated. If Ben was looked at as Joe Harris, then he wouldn't even be on this list probably. We'd be like, well, like Joe Harris is probably not on this list. Is he? Do we have Joe Harris' name on this list?
I'm looking.
Maybe not. But maybe not.
I don't see him.
Okay.
Go ahead,
He
Shaq.
wouldn't make it.
Per Devin Booker?
Oh, I thought you had to announce them. Yeah, Booker.
Oh, yeah. Well, Quincy, it was an honor having you on the show. I know you had some prior engagements. JD, we going to be cool with the slides?
Yeah, we'll be chilling.
Okay.
My brothers, I really appreciate y'all having me, man. This was a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to come back, man. This is a
All
lot
right,
of
dog. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Thanks.
sir.
No, for sure.
Absolutely.
Be safe, Quincy.
All right, Q.
All right, y'all.
Peace out, brother.
Yes, sir.
Let me make sure that my 4. Boom. All right, give me 1
I can
second.
get really nasty.
I honestly think we really need to put a just rated for this topic, honestly.
No, because y'all gonna try to squeeze everybody in there. Like Anthony Davis is not just rated; he's extremely overrated. Y'all thought he was all this and all that, and he's not. These are facts.
How is he not? He's trying to figure out a new role that hasn't been put on him. Like
He just
for the
won a
past few years.
championship. There's nothing else to figure out.
Come on, Shaq. You know it's not.
There's
It's not the
nothing else
same
to figure
scenario.
out. There's nothing. It is the same scenario. AD, if you're all of this, then I need you to shoot better. How do you win a championship and do this poor?
You know, there's a lot of guys in the league that's not shooting well, right?
Yeah, I don't care about them. They're overrated too.
So
We'll see them on the list.
So Damian Lillard, Luka Doncic, James Harden.
I'll give them all overs.
Wow.
Devin Booker.
Under.
Under.
Bradley Beal.
Under.
He's over.
I'm going over as well.
Ooh.
He's over. He's over.
Yeah, I'm going over as well.
This is Malcolm Brogdon, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Brogdon's extremely overrated. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'll get in with that.
Wow.
I'll get in with over.
Jimmy Butler.
Come on, JD.
Wait,
you know.
I didn't say my Malcolm Brogdon.
What?
Did we?
What is it? He's got to go overrated, but you can still say it.
No, what? All you guys said under?
Me and Shaq said over.
Extremely.
Yeah,
over.
I'm not voting unless. All right, I'm not voting now because there's only three.
Oh, okay. So you and Shaq said Malcolm Brogdon is overrated?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to say my answer then. Sorry, JD. Go ahead.
Jimmy Butler.
He's a smidget overrated. Just a smidge. Just a smidge.
Under.
Under.
CJ McCollum.
Just a smidge. I got my woes with CJ, but I'll give him the under.
That's the same answer as Shaq. Exact same word, exactly the same way it was phrased.
Under.
Clint Capella.
I gotta
Overrated.
go over.
Over.
I'll go with over.
John Collins.
Over.
Under. He's shooting
under
40
well.
from three.
That's
He's really
amazing.
underrated.
No, it's so overrated.
CP3.
All because I just heard somebody say that CP3's I think Kendrick Perkins saying he's an MVP and he's a top 5 player. He's overrated.
He's overrated. He's not bad. He's just overrated. He's one of the best in the league for sure. I mean, see, he's overrated. I was about to overrate
You
him
about to
once
hop on
again.
that trade?
Yeah, let me. I'm sorry, CP3.
Dame.
Under.
Right now, he's overrated.
Dell.
I'm very indifferent about Damian Lillard, and I'm sorry. And I actually just learned that word. And I'm sorry. A very good word. And I'm sorry about it. I really can't pick. Because right now you can say, but when you hear the name Dame, it's like, I can't. So, JD, this is where we need you. It's on whatever you have to say.
Underrated.
Okay.
DeMar DeRozan.
That's such a poor answer.
DeMar?
No, JD's.
Oh, DeMar is underrated.
Under.
Yeah, like.
D'Lo.
Underrated.
Over.
Ah, damn it. Under. I go under.
Extremely overrated too. It's crazy.
Luka Doncic. Oh my God.
Under.
Over.
Dell, don't break my heart.
Luka
Because he's really
Doncic.
properly rated. That's the thing. He really is properly rated, but you got to go
Luka Doncic
over or
is
under.
Luka Doncic is widely underrated. Widely
Joel Embiid.
under.
Mm-hmm.
Over. He gets hurt too much
Wow.
The hell does that have to be his rate?
because you
I'm
can't
going
rely on
under.
him.
But we're naming people that's not even playing, and one is playing, and you're saying he gets hurt too much.
I'm
That's
going
your
under.
reason.
He just came back.
Right, but we're still naming Ben Simmons who hasn't played. I'm confused.
Good point. Very good point. But we don't have to worry about Ben Simmons. That's not an injury thing. That's
But even if he
something that-
gets hurt today, what does that have to do with him? Overrated, underrated?
because we can't rely on him to be healthy. That's the only thing. Honestly, that's the only
We're
thing.
not asking that. When he's healthy, is he overrated or underrated?
When he's healthy, he's underrated. But the fact
Okay,
that
that's
if I'm picking a player to last me for the whole
to
entire,
rate him. If you're picking a player to rate them, they have to be injured or not.
Chat, who is this?
I'm including that for Joel
Okay.
Embiid.
Okay, only for Embiid. Got it.
De'Aaron Fox.
No, I know who De'Aaron. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox. I'm looking 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5 people.
Jeremy Grant.
That's who it is. God.
De'Aaron Fox. I'm sorry, De'Aaron. You are overrated, my brother.
Thank you. I'm on that angle as well. Shaq used to love you last year, by the way.
Over.
Said
You
you were
said
better
what?
than a lot of. Said Shaq loved you last year. Said you were better than a lot of players.
Yeah.
Fred
Can't wait to go watch that show back.
I had an
Fred
eye-opening year.
Fred is underrated.
He's extremely overrated. It's sickening how overrated he is. It's
Fred
really
VanVleet?
gross. It's
Wow.
really gross.
Wow.
It's really gross. It is
Never saw
really
that one.
gross.
Never saw that one tone the lines.
I don't know any team. He's the fourth or fifth best option on any team. You are not going anywhere as him as a third or second best option. This is nasty. This Fred VanVleet stuff. Why do you guys think he is underrated? What can he bring to the table?
Dub hasn't even said anything
Three-key
yet.
shooting?
I said under.
He did say under. That's nasty. He's
Yeah.
extremely overrated too.
Giannis.
Under.
He's underrated. He's extremely underrated right now in this present moment too. It's nasty.
Del, were you going to say overrated?
I don't have to answer.
Rudy Gobert. There's some people I want you
Under.
to answer.
Right.
Under.
I think Gobert right now is underrated. I do.
Yeah, he's under.
I do.
He's
I've been
under.
liking what he's been doing a little bit. Not even gonna lie. Hey, got to prove to me in the playoffs, but a couple games I watch Rudy, I'm like, oh, Rudy, that looks nice.
I feel the same.
Jeremy Grant.
I think he's underrated as well. I'll
go there. I'll go there.
I like
I'll
JG.
go there.
James Harden.
Under.
I hate that I have to say this. He's overrated right now. Right now, just in this present moment. Same with Dame.
Under.
Gordon Hayward.
The fact that he's on this list, I'm gonna say overrated.
I'm gonna shoot Gordon some bail. He's underrated. He's for sure underrated. I'm gonna shoot Gordon some bail.
Dub, did you say
Underrated.
under? Wow.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Under. What?
Under.
Yeah. Some players is like you just know they're underrated.
Kyrie.
Irving?
I have to say under.
Kyrie Irving is underrated for sure.
Under.
John
That's a
Morant.
goat. Under.
Over.
Under.
Fire.
Wow, Dub.
Dubs nasty.
All because you guys said that he's better than James Harden, and it's ridiculous.
Jaylen Brown.
Under for me.
It's on you, Doug.
Under, I guess.
Perfect.
Jokic.
got an answer.
Underrated. He's very underrated.
I think Jokic is underrated as well. Even though Jokic isn't like my cup of tea, but the fact that he does what he does, he's still not my cup of tea, makes him underrated. It's the truth.
Valanciunas.
Underrated.
Very underrated.
Oh no, I'm going over. I'm going high over.
Jonas
high over.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like y'all gas him a little bit too. It's crazy.
Wait,
y'all
Shaq,
want him to be Jokic, not jacking that. Sorry.
Jokic, no.
Don't you love 50, 40, 80?
Yeah, I love it. No, I don't love it. I just love Zach LaVine.
What is 50, 40, 80?
He shoots 50, 40, 86.
I thought it was 90.
Del, how do you not know that Shaq hates when people say that?
No, I hate when they say 50, 40, 90. This man said 80. I've never heard it said in that
50,
sense.
40, 86 because he's like right there, but he's not really at that 90 range.
Oh, I know he ain't the 90, but
that's the range where Zach LaVine was
86
at,
is 90 in my eyes.
Right.
Drew Holiday.
Underrated.
Under.
Kawhi.
Thank you, Shaq. Under.
Over.
Did you say underdub?
Mm-hmm.
AD.
How is Kawhi underrated?
You
just brought up injuries and Joel Embiid, and now Kawhi is just all of a sudden.
Get it off, Shaq. Facts. That injury was nasty, dog.
I'm sticking with my guns, man.
Kawhi made me believe it, and I used to think he was overrated, but I think Kawhi is smidget underrated. Honestly,
I feel like he's just a smidget over.
This is a lot of these guys is perfectly rated, so it's like,
I don't think KD's perfectly rated. That's why he's underrated to me.
Who, KD? Yeah. A lot of people say he's the best in the league, so I think he's fine.
I just said that to see what Shaq would say, honestly. I didn't want you to answer at all. But now I can't let it off because you answered and then Shaq was going to belly off. But I like, this is another indifferent. I can't say Kevin Durant is overrated. I can't say Kevin Durant's underrated. It's like he's perfectly rated. Like he's won him, Steph. That might be it right now as you speak. No, Giannis is under. No, I think Giannis is underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I do think Giannis. I just said it before we started this topic. I just said I would think Giannis should be in the conversation when people say best in the world, and he's not. So literally, I said it before we even talked about it.
Yeah, I don't have to answer this because you guys both said under for whatever reason. So
I didn't say under. I said I'm indifferent. The word I just learned. ID.
Who, KD? About KD?
Yeah.
Oh. This one should be interesting. Kemba Walker.
Oh, he's so underrated.
Underrated.
I forgot I'm going up against. I'm outnumbered now. I miss you, Quincy. How is Kemba underrated? You guys are nuts. You guys are insane. But let's move along.
LaMelo Ball.
There must just be something I'm not seeing. LaMelo's a smidget overrated. He's 11th on the MVP Kia ladder.
I can't say he's underrated, everybody. I'm going to say underrated because I'm not going to say he's overrated. Whenever I can't decide, I'm just say underrated. Now, instead of saying indifferent, he's underrated.
Fair. LeBron.
Over.
Fire.
Under.
Karis LeVert.
Oh.
I'm saying stuff to get Shaq mad. Shaq, we can go back to the Braun thing if you want. Because I'm actually on your side. I think Braun is overrated.
Can we please move Braun up?
Braun is for sure overrated. Like it's not even a matter. I think Braun right now is he's next to Ben Simmons. Talking to Rich Paul, like, who do you think is more overrated, me or you right now?
Karis LeVert.
Underrated. I like Karis.
Under.
Kyle Lowry.
Under.
Over. Come on, Dub. Come on. There's about 15 people in the league that you would choose over Kyle Lowry.
It's just I'm mad as hell right now because he just had a great game, an amazing game.
You were also mad the other night when he had a bad game.
Exactly. Under.
Shaq, I'm sorry, JD. This might grind your gears. Shaq, who are the 15 players, meaning point guards, I would think that you'll take over Cal?
No, because you said basketball's positionless. I'm taking Drew Holiday over Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
I can look at
going.
this list alone.
All right, go ahead.
I'm taking Fred VanVleet over Kyle Lowry.
I'm not taking Fred over him.
Okay. All right. Whatever you say. I'm taking Jamal Murray over him.
I'm not taking Jamal Murray over him as well.
All right. Okay.
I'm not.
What does Kyle Lowry do?
Don't go to numbers. Keep naming the people that you said it was so easy.
I just need.
De'Aaron Fox.
I'm taking De'Aaron Fox over Kyle Lowry.
Okay. Keep going.
I'm taking LaMelo Ball over Kyle Lowry.
I'll take LaMelo over him as well.
I'm taking DeJounte Murray.
I like DM.
I'm taking Ricky Rubio over Kyle Lowry.
I'm not doing that.
Nah, Ron. I mean, nah, Shaq.
You can call him Ron.
You can call me Ron.
No, Shaq. That's no, bro. I ain't going that far with you.
I'm taking John Wall over Kyle Lowry.
That's fire. No.
What does Kyle Lowry do?
He's a great defender. He is a great defender. And he plays for our team.
Is Kyle Lowry a Hall of Famer in your eyes, Shaq?
I'll give him a nod.
You give him a nod? Okay. It's on you, JD.
Chris Middleton.
Overrated.
Over.
How is Chris Middleton over? I forgot. Okay, I'm going up against the Dell Minions. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's just move along. I don't have the answer.
Fred VanVleet is overrated, but Chris Middleton is it?
Do you know what Chris Middleton to do to Fred VanVleet?
Just okay. Sorry, JD. Go ahead, please. I'm sorry.
Middleton.
No, I really heard a lot of narratives last year about Chris Middleton being the 1A or Chris
they
Middleton
won
being
the championship,
Kobe Bryant, and it's not true. It's not true. He's not
I'm
like
not
who are
doing
you
this.
taking?
I'm
Kimba Walker or Chris Middleton?
Whenever you context,
Chris Middleton's better without a doubt.
He's context and he just wants you to say Chris Middleton's name. Don't answer him. Of course, you're going to say Chris Middleton that light.
Yeah,
who you
Chris
taking
Middleton
better?
just won a championship.
Who are you taking over? Kevin
averaging
Durant or
20
Chris
plus.
Middleton? Who are you taking? Chris Middleton or Kevin Durant, Shaq?
Kevin Durant.
That's the type of question you just asked up. Of course. Why would you ask it between Kimba Walker and Chris Middleton?
You said Kimba Walker's underrated for his production. So if he's underrated, so just imagine what he could do if he was no longer underrated and he was properly rated. Let's say that he maxed out of his potential. Are you telling me it's that much
If we're going off
behind
of,
Chris
if
Middleton?
we even have the properly rated thing, I'm still going to say overrated.
How far is Kimba Walker behind Chris Middleton? I need to know.
Right now?
Chris Middleton's an A. No, Kimba's prime. What the fact that he's
Kimba's
underrated?
Prime, I'm taking Kimba over Chris Middleton.
Me
so
too.
then, what does Kimba's prime look like if he's not underrated right now? What does it look like?
It looks like 24-6, maybe.
Okay, so exactly. So then, why are you saying that it's so crazy to compare him to Chris Middleton? You guys are really nasty.
Because you're basing everything on today, and up until 3 or 4 days ago, Kimba Walker got booted out of rotation. That's why. So you bringing up Kimba name is like, why would you throw Kimba? Why you could have said somebody like
I'm about to start finding. I'm about to start finding. I'm about to start.
Somebody along those lines. You went Chris Middleton and Kimba. What?
I'm about to start finding LeBron every show he doesn't come because this is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous.
Oh, Mike Conley.
Under.
Over. Damn, for sure.
Dang.
Mike's a little on the over.
Jay, what was yours? You got over or under? I'm just curious.
I'm underrating Conley, but I guess I'm looking at his career. I honestly haven't been paying attention to what Conley's been doing this year. So
He just had like 7 threes.
D Mitch.
Under.
MPJ.
Over.
Injured.
Over.
Let's say for that contract, over as well. Jamal Murray.
Over.
This is actually a tough one. Depot.
Overrated.
Over.
Who?
Victor Oladipo. Paul George.
Under.
Under.
Porzingis.
Under. No. Damn. This year, right now, you guys are overrating him, but I think he's under.
No, I honestly think he's being underrated and he's having a good season.
Under.
I feel like last year's was better.
What'd you say, Shaq? Did you say under though?
Yeah, he's under.
Okay, give me a second. I have to. Julius Randle.
Over.
Over.
Over. I wish we got Quincy's top 10 list.
I know. RJ Barrett.
Over.
Over.
The Knicks are pissing me off right now, so every player you name from them probably be over except Kimber.
And I agree with Buddha Kuda. We should have had a perfectly rated section because nobody can be honest.
I think we're being honest.
Who is this? Is this Bridges?
There's no way Kemba Walker's underrated.
Okay.
Jack, who's
Or
next?
perfectly rated.
Who's next to Sabonis here?
I can't even see the picture.
What jersey
Colin
is it? I saw you.
Sexton or Miles
It's
Bridges?
a Hornet
Oh.
jersey, but it doesn't
No, that's
look
Terry
like.
Rozier. That's
Oh
Terry
my
Rozier.
God! I was like, that doesn't look like him, but I couldn't think of anyone else on Charlotte. Terry Rozier.
Rozier might be overrated.
I'm along the same lines.
Okay, I don't got an answer.
Really? I think he's underrated.
Meh, he could be.
Sabonis.
Meh.
Meh.
I like Sabonis. I say he's underrated.
I'll go under for Sabonis.
Sexton.
Meh.
Colin Sexton.
Over.
Under.
Extremely over.
Extremely under.
Over.
Nasty.
SGA.
Under.
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 Pascal.
Over.
Since nobody really talks about him like that, I think he's the same. So I'll just say under.
Over.
Smart.
Marcus Smart?
Yep.
Properly rated.
That's what we're doing now?
No.
How much you got left, JD?
I'm going over though. I'm sorry, Marcus.
We
Under.
got about 12 or 15.
I'm gonna go over as well.
Steph Curry.
Goated.
Under.
Yeah, under.
Jason Tatum.
Under.
Over.
He's over.
Tobias Harris.
Under.
Under.
Cat.
Under.
Over.
Under.
Oh my God, what's the big on the Bulls, bro? His name's slipping my
Vucevic.
mind. Vucevic.
Under.
Under.
John Wall.
Under.
Over.
Under.
Russ Westbrook.
Under.
Thank you. Over.
Under.
Christian Wood. Is that his name? Christian Wood.
Under.
Yeah.
Under.
Trae Young.
Under.
Under.
Zach LaVine.
Under.
Under.
Zion.
Over.
Under.
Body and mind.
Over. Krispy Kreme.
Damn. Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Under.
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 Klay Thompson.
Under.
Yeah, I'm with Garp the Fist. That somehow the whole league is underrated.
That's fine. Tell him he could rate him for us.
If we had properly rated, we'd be we'd have this
Better.
more balance.
Yeah, way
It
better.
just sounds stupid for you to say a Klay Thompson is overrated, so I'd rather say they're underrated.
Or Zach LaVine.
No,
or
it's
Trae
stupid
Young.
for you to say Kemba Walker's underrated. I can go through this list right now and throw some people upstairs. Let's start with Damian Lillard.
But
How is he
but
underrated?
They got Kemba Walker out the lineup and they just lost back-to-back. So what does that mean, honestly?
Absolutely nothing. The regular season doesn't matter, buddy.
Matters
Wow.
through your argument last week, though.
I'm
When-
using
Oh!
Dell's argument against you.
No, yo, JD, I told myself. Can you continue?
Yeah, the last player is Miles Turner.
Since I want to get him traded for the Warriors and think they'll win so much better with him, I'm gonna say he's overrated.
He's under.
All that little squabble we just had.
Kyle Lowry underrated. Damian Lillard underrated. Fred
doing-
Van Fleet
are we doing a draft?
underrated.
Because draft
D'Lo
is
underrated.
my favorite thing. And hopefully today I get a luck of the draw and I can either go first or we doing the snake draft.
Nah, we should do the snake draft.
Okay, if you guys want to draft, let's go.
We don't have a draft on the docket?
We do. We were
It
just
is.
Okay, what's the draft thing? Love. This is my favorite part, by the way.
This is a bad list.
What is it?
Look at JD struggling.
I was just trying to show
JD,
that
did you screenshot that for IG?
I have it.
Okay.
I can't even. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like zoom out. I can't even fit it on my screen. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa. Calm down there.
Delete. Okay. Chat want to pick the. Well, Shaq, you can explain the
draft?
draft, and then chat
Yeah.
pick the.
Let
someone already did it.
Let Dell pick the order since he's always slighted.
No, what's the draft though? I gotta know what we drafted.
Oh, we're doing 5 teams again. Like last time, we got the Rockets, OKC, the Pistons, the Miami Heat, and the Spurs.
Rocket, OKC, Piston, Miami, and the Spurs. I'll go last.
Damn it.
We're
I'll go
snaking.
last. Yes. I'll go last.
I'll go first.
You could go first. No, you said I'll pick the order, so don't do that.
I'll go third.
That's what you said.
My bad.
Shaq
And
second.
Sonics OKC the same. Yes, Sonics OKC the same.
I hate
Yes.
that.
Shaq second, JD first, Dub your third.
That's perfect.
Where am I?
Okay, so it's
Second.
Shaq,
Okay.
JD, Dub, Dell.
No, it's JD, Shaq, Dub, Dell.
JD, Shaq, Dub, Dell, and we're good here. So, whoop. All right.
I'm about to win.
Possibly.
Distance.
I'm sure of it.
Spurs. I'm gonna go Tim Duncan.
Of course, he was supposed to be going.
What? You
Shaq?
messed me up, bro.
I'll go Kevin Durant.
Fire.
Dub.
Wow. I'll go with LeBron.
Wait till it
Okay.
swings back my way. See what I do here.
Dell back to back.
What? And sorry, you guys have to name the team for me again.
Heat.
Um,
Yep. Heat, Pistons, Rockets, Spurs, Sonics, Thunder.
give me Hakeem
Like that.
and give me D Wade.
Damn, y'all took
Dwayne
damn, you
with a
took
Y
Dame.
in front.
I'll take give me Kawhi.
It's a good pick. I thought
I'll
of him before Dewey Wade, but I was like,
I'll take Shaq.
that's amazing. I forgot about Shaq in that Heat bag.
Mm.
That's amazing. Shaq and
Was it-
Katie, you already won.
It was a great time.
It's on JD, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Yao Ming
Fire.
and I'm gonna take Ray Allen. Shaq.
That's nice. Before things get weird, give me Paul Gasol for the Spurs.
Fire. Wow.
Dub.
I'll let LeBron run point. Let me get Paul George from OKC.
Give me name the teams again. You're gonna always have to remind me with the team.
Pistons, Spurs, Sonics, Thunder.
Oh, so it's 3 teams then.
Well, you already picked Dwayne Wade from the Heat and Hakeem for the Rockets.
Right. That's what I meant. 3 teams left: Pistons, Spurs, and OKC. Okay.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, Pistons, Spurs, OKC. Give me AI and T-Mac. Pistons and Rockets.
I like it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Take T-Mac off. Give me James Harden. I'm totally sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you already have Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, no, right. So my Rockets is already gone. I thought you just named them.
Pistons, Spurs, Sonics, Thunder.
Oh, right. And T-Mac was on the Spurs, so I'm good. Right. Okay. Right. I want and AI. I'm good there.
No, he can get James Harden from the Thunder.
Right. I can. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes, give me James and
wow.
Give me James. Facts. I didn't think of that one as well.
The Sonics Thunder thing. I hate the Thunder with a passion, so I never associate James Harden with the Sonics.
Yeah.
And wait, and for Pistons, I don't know if I want AI no more since I got James. So hold on, I got to pick again. James is such a clutch pick there. James,
that's fire.
Right, one. James, D Wade. So what 2 teams I have left?
Pistons, Spurs.
Of course, Tim Duncan is gone. Pau Gasol is gone.
You have to.
I don't want to go LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's bad.
I don't want to go there. I gotta go
because he's not the best available option.
I'm not taking David Robinson.
He's the best available option.
But I really want to build a team, Dave.
Unless
old-time
you go
Twin Towers. Give me Dave. Yeah, give me Dave. Give me Dave and Hakeem. F it. You can have LaMarcus if you want him. I'll take the old school Twin Towers. Dave, Hakeem, James, D Wade. I just got Pistons
Robertson.
left.
Whoops. Jesus. LOL. I'm on one today. David Robertson. Sounds like an accountant. Dub?
I'm going to take Yao Ming.
No, you're not.
I already have him.
You got Yao Ming for real?
He was my second pick.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I got Yao Ming and Tim Duncan and Ray Allen.
That messes me up because now I'm going to have a spacing issue.
And JD is PAU.
Wait, where?
James Harden has been picked.
Oh my God, dude. Wow. I'm thinking of,
you
know who I'm thinking of, Shaq. Thinking of Pal.
James Harden's been picked already or not?
Yeah.
He has been.
I would love D Wade there, but I should have picked a 3, man.
No. Do I want to run small ball against these guys? Screw it. No, I'm not going to run small ball. I'll take Dwight.
I'm at a crossroad. I really am.
What you have left, Shaq? You have 2 more, right?
Yeah, I got Pistons, Rockets.
I
got an abundance from the Rockets.
Your squad is who?
That you guys can't pick anyways. Gosh, if I go there,
Who do you
okay,
have?
I'm gonna do that.
So
I'm gonna go Pistons because you guys can't. I got Shaq, Paul Gasol, Kevin Durant, and I'm gonna go Pistons since I got my pick of the litter. Give me.
If this is who you have to take for the Pistons.
Yeah, please.
Give me Grant Hill.
Oh, thank God.
Hill.
That's nasty by you. That's
I got
so nasty.
Isaiah Thomas.
That's who I thought you was going with.
1,
That's
2.
not-
So
that's
I
not
need
For your
a
one?
3.
I'm going Chris Paul for the Rockets. You guys can't pick him.
That's amazing. I was thinking about that. That's great.
Right, but you also could have picked AI as your 2.
What you mean? I'm taking Grant Hill, and I'm taking CP3 since you guys have already just put CP3 in there since you guys have already picked your Rockets.
Yeah, I got you when it comes around.
I like AI and CP in the backcourt better than Grant Hill.
I hate AI and CP in the backcourt. Grant Hill's
Wow.
bigger than. How is that a small backcourt, Mars? Grant Hill's like.
Yeah, Grant Hill's a
Grant
3
Hill.
actually. KD will play the 2. Grant Hill's more of a 3 than KD for sure.
And he can shoot.
It's on Dub. I took Jimmy Butler and Shaq got Chris Paul.
Okay, and
Dennis
I still got
Rodman.
a pick left.
So Dub
Oh,
and
yeah,
Dell
Mars
both
was
have.
saying AI and CP3 is a small backcourt.
It is. It is small.
I was like,
think
how
small.
is
So,
that?
oh,
It's
yeah, that is
tiny.
small. It's still pretty good.
I
Dub
have
and,
all shooters.
Dub and
Shaq.
Dub and Dell just have the Pistons.
I got Dennis Rodman.
And I got James, D Wade, the old Twin Towers, and for the Pistons.
Chat is on my head right now.
I'll probably take.
I actually fancied your team.
I'll take AI at the 2. Give me Allen
This is like
Iverson.
my 3rd straight draft of winning, by the way.
I just think I love your team though, Shaq. I just think Grant Hill was just a little, but I love your squad though.
Yeah,
But,
Dub.
I mean, Dub's team is crazy, though.
Dub's team has ridiculous size.
Who's Dub's team?
LeBron James, Dennis Rodman, Dwight Howard, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George.
Hate that team.
All
That's like
defense.
It's
It's
the Lakers
just
now.
not cohesive. It's not
That's
cohesive.
why when I didn't hear JD pick Yao Ming, that's why I got so mad because I was like, Yao Ming could have spaced the floor way better than Dwight. It is what it is.
I kind of like my team.
What's your team, JD?
Jimmy Butler, Isaiah Thomas, Yao Ming, Tim Duncan, Ray Allen. Everyone
That
took
is-
all the freaking Heat players, so.
Nah, Shaq went in his bag for sure.
That's why I'm surprised you didn't go first, so you could have solidified.
Nah.
I bet if we ran it back, you picking KD first.
No, actually, I wanted. I was gonna go Tim Duncan first. Yeah, I wanted Timmy first. But
I was
honestly, when
surprised
you
that
do,
Tim Duncan went first.
Very surprised.
I wanted him.
When you do KD, I mean JD didn't think it's KD. That's why. But that's what I'm really believing. But when you do a draft like this, it's 3 players first. That's always gonna make your team in consideration. And either is KD, Steph, and probably Braun.
Yeah.
Like, because they just probably not even Braun, probably just KD and Steph, to be honest. When you pick it from the wazoo.
Nah,
lose
I'm
more
surprised
people.
at Braun. Go ahead, Shaq. My bad.
No, I'm just saying if it was more people, then maybe it'd be a lot harder
Yeah, I love your squad. Your first
to put pieces behind. around
KD
them.
and Shaq is like.
I'm
That's
surprised
nasty.
Carmelo didn't go.
For OKC, right. Carmelo could have went on my squad. I didn't even think.
Are you taking James or Melo, though?
Right, I would have to still take
Yeah,
James.
yeah.
But if he would have took James with Houston,
Hakeem had to be my first pick. I needed one like top 12-ish player,
Yeah.
top 10 player to be in there.
I was gonna try to get Hakeem and Shaq together, just for shits and giggles with KD.
Nah, love your picks.
Bless
Salute.
you, JD. Bless you.
All right.
Salute.
Final words. We're gonna have to get Quincy back on the show so that we can get his top 10 all time. So I don't think that that's the last that we'll see of him. But
Yeah, he overperformed today.
Brought the
Yeah,
heat.
he went crazy for sure.
I hope that everyone liked that. I appreciated it. Getting that level of insight from someone who was right there, living it. I mean, just can't ask
The
for.
next draft, can we do movies?
Love that.
I'm so down.
What are the 5 categories? Sci-fi, thriller, romance, comedy?
Yes. Oh, yes. That would be an
Drama or
amazing
war?
draft. Wow.
Can we just pick?
like
Could we
war.
do a draft right now with just 3 movies, please? Just to see how it would go.
I would love for I don't know. JD wants to go.
Go ahead.
I gotta get this stuff.
No, you don't have to put it up. This ain't for you to show. This is just to see how it will go, and then we.
I want to
really
save
get
it. If
into
it can't be legit, if he can't change the categories to romance, comedy, cartoon, kids movie, war.
I actually want to
thriller.
do a legit draft for this. I really like this one.
So could we just pick two categories right now, just to see where people minds at? That's what I just want. Just a little teaser.
How
You
about
never
this?
brought it up.
How about
Three
this?
is
We'll
good.
just do the best movie for one,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second one, we'll say underrated.
He's back,
up?
I
guys.
need more time than
I
that
said, what's up?
for underrated.
Let's go.
He's
buddy.
back.
What's
guys.
up, JJ?
They saying what's up.
Good?
What do you have for me? What do you need? What
I
happened?
finished eating.
Okay, you finished eating. All right. I don't know,
I
buddy.
need to eat.
Close
I'm
the door.
hungry.
I am too.
Thank you,
Oh,
buddy.
here,
Love
here.
you.
How about this? The best movie
Do whatever you
before
want.
the 2000, and then the best movie
Okay.
after the 2000s. How about that?
I need I'm not going off the cusp for this. I really need
This
to
is
do a
why
deep
it's
dive.
quick.
Wait, I know
No,
this,
Zach, it's
bro.
not. I'm
Zach,
not.
you don't know
Googling.
you don't know your best movie in your personal feeling, like the best movie for you
Right.
before 2000s and then after 2000. I was born in 99 and I got my answers.
Thank you, TC the Don.
What did TC say?
This was the first show I've caught. This is the first show I've caught, guys. This is definitely my favorite sports podcast. Easy. I'll bring it every show for real. I'm gonna try to get in the chat more often so I can put y'all on game on these topics. LOL, you guys stay up.
Basically
I'm
saying,
sure.
please invite me.
I want to go. I hate this. I want to get 5 categories that we talk about in the chat and we bring it next episode. I don't want to burn any. I don't want to burn any right now.
Thought. Dub, what's yours then? Me and you'll just do it for S and G's.
Before the 2000, I'm going with Goodfellas.
Fire.
Then after the 2000,
That's a bad pick.
Goodfellas is a bad pick.
amazing.
Bad
I've watched
pick.
that movie so many times.
It's a really good movie.
It doesn't matter. That's not the best movie before the 2000s.
This is
his.
me. This is my
his,
personal
bro.
preference. There's a lot, but Goodfellas,
ahead.
I've seen that so many times. Then we got after it, Step Brothers. Step Brothers.
Now that's a bad pick, but go ahead.
That's a
though.
terrible pick.
No, I'm basing it off of
Right.
what
But,
I've
okay,
seen
so
and what I
before
watched the most.
2000,
Dub, you're
I
gonna
can't-
lose this draft.
I
Before
don't mind about
2000
losing.
Yo, you know
before 2000
Inception is a movie?
Before 2000, I'm gonna go like around the same realm as Goodfellas. So I'm gonna go not the same thing, but I'm gonna go Bronx Tale. I throw Bronx Tale in there.
Amazing.
I throw Bronx Tale in there.
Never seen
Bad
it.
pick too.
No, that's not my pick. I'm just because he brought up Goodfellas. I
okay.
couldn't bring up.
Can't
I
get.
wanted to say Godfather or Godfather 2, but that's like, damn, I don't want to do that. I can't get in my bag back because this ain't what y'all want to.
This
and
ain't
then
the
after
official
2000,
draft.
Exactly.
After
Exactly.
2000,
You
you
saving the
said-
hitters.
Yeah,
you
of course.
said Step Brothers. I think what's the name is better than Step Brothers, so I'll say Old School. I like Old School better than Step Brothers.
And if nobody's seen your pick,
School
that's a
was
strike
nice.
against
I like
you.
Old School.
So play nice.
Yeah.
during the
I
draft.
have the best comedy movie of all time in the
What
bag.
is that?
Okay, can we just quickly pick
So
the
JD's
genres?
probably gonna use his joint. He might say Hangover.
Nope.
Okay.
Hold on.
You're not even on the
Can we
same.
do? Can we pick the 5 genres right now?
You actually want to do this?
No, not right now.
Oh,
if you want to
got
do
you,
the
got you.
draft right
Oh,
now,
got you, got you,
I'll
got
do
you.
it. But I'm
Okay.
talking about for next episode.
So action
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Should we?
Dude, isn't action and thriller?
No. Horror thriller we can couple together.
I hate horror thrillers.
I
Because
love
I feel
horror
like
thriller.
Buddha Kuda, okay, comedy. I like documentary.
Love
Comedy
comedy.
for
We have
sure.
to do it.
Comedy has to.
We have to do
go.
comedy.
Has to be.
We have to do a space movie. We have to.
No.
There's enough of them out there.
That's you can
Not-
put that in sci-fi.
It's sci-fi, but not
Sci-fi,
really, but I
yeah,
guess.
sci-fi.
Because if I
Sci-fi,
go pick,
there's
I
enough.
know
Bro,
where I'm going in
sci-fi-
the space movie, and then it's gonna get nasty.
We
'cause
all
that's
know
where
where
I'm
we're going with sci-fi.
There's 5 sci-fi movies that can strengthen your team
Does it
or
have
your
to be?
Nothing's-
roster. Easy.
Nothing's going with either.
So, if someone-
none of the stars
If
above.
someone says star 1, can
yeah,
I say star
exactly.
2?
Right. Or do
I
I have to
feel
go
like-
in my
no, I
ET
feel like-
bag, or do I go ET?
Yes.
Which is-
No,
it's gonna
those
get
aren't
nasty.
gonna make or break. That
Star
Wars is
and
not
Star-
make or breaking. No, it's not make or breaking
Star
your
Wars and
5.
Star
but it
Trek
is
is
the-
for
It's
sure.
a heavy hitter.
break-
No, it's
That's a Steph
No, it's not.
Curry.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
We're
Steph
talking
Curry
about
pick.
movie. We're talking about movies.
Star Wars is definitely up
No, it's
there.
not.
Darth Vader is
No, it's up.
there.
No, for that category, but for your entire roster, Star Wars. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
for-
You gotta bring it for the other 4 categories too.
Okay, so far we have action, comedy, sci-fi. We want to throw drama.
I hate drama.
Yeah, you don't gotta go drama. In
I
this
hate
one.
drama too.
I hate
to
action.
be honest.
I hate action.
I love
I
action.
hate action.
I
What is
love
action?
action.
What does action consider?
Any
What is action
action
considered?
movie.
That's what I'm trying to
Mission
figure out.
Impossible.
Mission
Die
Impossible,
Hard.
Die Hard, any Jason Statham. Movie.
Every Jason Statham movie.
Okay. We gotta have a wild card where you can pick any movie you want. That has to be a category.
Okay.
To strengthen your team.
Okay. So
Yep.
miscellaneous.
Yeah,
Yep.
miscellaneous.
Okay. So
Are we going romance?
hold on. How many are we doing? Because right now I have action, comedy, sci-fi.
We're
Oh,
not doing
hold
comedy.
on, we're not doing
we
drama.
are
We're not doing
comedy.
drama. We're not doing
Why
drama.
can't we
man.
do? Yeah, no drama. I don't like.
Okay.
drama.
So we have action, comedy, sci-fi, and the miscellaneous. So the last one. Animated movie, which can be cartoons.
Okay, oh, yeah.
Oh, sports. Movie?
sports.
I hate sports.
I
hate
love
I'm gonna pick
sports
Harry
movie.
Potter, and you guys aren't gonna let me pick Harry Potter.
Wow, you can do that and
But
look
if
like
we're
a
a sports
fool.
show, we have to have sports movie.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have to do that.
I do feel like animation should be added.
Me too.
We can
And
go
so
6
much.
categories.
Or-
Is that
We could go
kids
6
movie or
man.
animation?
We could go 6 man.
Yeah,
We could do a
6 man.
I got it. That's a
6
fact.
man, 6
Light,
man.
light bars. That was a good sports movie.
Miscellaneous is just the last haymaker. After everything's
Miscellaneous
gone, we go
is-
miscellaneous round, and you got to bring something out.
Okay,
So
so
That
we
hasn't
saving
been brought
miscellaneous for the 6th round. You can't go
Okay,
miscellaneous
yes.
till everything has been picked,
Okay.
and then you
that makes
got to
sense.
dig even deeper.
So it's
Yeah.
it's action, comedy, sci-fi, sports, animated / cartoon, and miscellaneous.
Okay.
Are we missing something?
We took drama out.
Yeah, we
Nah,
took
that's good.
drama out, and we don't have horror thriller.
I mean, documentary kind of would have been nice though.
Nah.
You can
there's
throw
some
that in your
amazing docs
miscellaneous
out there.
one. Throw it in your
I would
miscellaneous.
have picked The
Yeah.
Last Dance. Can I,
mean,
pick The
yeah,
Last Dance for
that's
sports
a-
movie? That's not a movie.
if you want,
Bodies.
that's a show
Yeah.
though.
The documentary. Yeah.
You could pick his first last dance, Space Jam.
It's got to be a
What was
movie.
that? What was that McDonald's doc? That would have gave you guys nostalgia.
Donald's doc.
The where he had McDonald's for a month.
Where he was eating the McDonald's every day.
Super Size Me.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
Super
never-
Size Me.
Never watched that.
That they forced us to watch in high school.
Yeah.
Never
Mhm.
press played. Didn't go to class in high school.
Yo, if you're out there,
Yeah,
there's
play
actually
spades.
a real McDonald's movie out that's fire about the creation of McDonald's. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's an
it's-
amazing
And,
movie.
It's a good one.
and,
It's a good
and
one.
it's good burgers.
It's where they're scamming the Monopoly
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah. Wait, did I put you onto that, Shaq? Did
Maybe.
I watched it.
yeah,
I was
that
like,
was during
this
quarantine, I
is
think.
insane,
Yeah, you told me about it. We were playing COD. We were playing Warzone. Remember those days?
bro. Yeah.
That guy's a jerk.
Such a good doc. But all
It
right.
was before Player's Choice, wasn't it?
I don't remember. No, I feel like it was Player's Choice still.
No, it couldn't have been because it was during quarantine when I watched that movie. Did we ever play Warzone together before Player's
Yeah.
Choice?
We did. That's how
Oh, so yeah.
we were playing Warzone, and then you hit me up like a month after.
Like, hey, I got this good idea. You think we should do it? Now we're here. And Dub's on the show with Quincy AC. That got it.
That's
Dub,
fine.
I was really proud of you today, Dub. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Took
Why?
the shot before. I got nervous and you didn't go off the hinges with the
I got
guest.
you. Oh,
When
of
it's
course,
family,
no.
you can wild out.
Yeah, the Chris Paul question, I was like, ooh.
No, but I was really interested in that because he did mention the Rondo thing and everything. But yeah,
Can't wait.
Thanks for being proud of me, man.
Can't wait to post on my personal page where I called him Q and he calls me JD. Can't wait. Just
That'll
to
be a good
flex,
moment.
just to flex on all my normal friends. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's for sure, Flex. Yeah, Dub. You made me happy to be here today, so I appreciate that, Dub.
Got you.
That's
Thank you for
fire.
including me, man.
It was between you and Light Out.
Okay, well, anyways, thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to
I'm
be an
just
NBA
kidding.
player. Appreciate it. But
Oh,
okay.
Light Out went and started his own thing, Dub.
Lightout's doing good, man. Lightout's a
Wait,
great
he's not
guy.
messing with you guys no more?
No,
New Rivals, no, they're doing their thing. They got their own platform. It's nice. They got controversy. I love it.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of podcasts popping up doing what we're doing, and we really inspired a lot of people. So I'm grateful for that we chose a new niche.
Good
A
word.
new niche. Yeah, niche or niche.
I don't know. I say niche.
Yo, you want to know what's cachet is an amazing word.
That is a good word.
Moxie, cachet, those types.
Yo,
of
where are
words.
you pulling these, Shaq? Keep going. Keep going. I like this.
I'm waiting for the word draft.
The word draft would be crazy.
The
Wow.
word draft. What would we do?
When I
Three-letter
come up-
words, four
When I
letter
come
Slang.
up with
The
when
one
I say
category would be slang.
when I say suave,
Yeah. Cheek, and we got the cheek category.
would
I would
suave
choose
get
cheek.
off?
A
Would suave
description,
get off?
a description word, a descriptive word,
Nah, suave would get off. Suave for sure would get off.
a greeting.
Suave. A greeting. Buongiorno.
Yo, a word draft is nasty.
Favorite swear
Around-
word.
Around
What's a worse
bunch of
draft than a word
delinquents.
draft? Yeah, what's a worse draft? What's the worst draft that we could think
The
of?
worst.
The
draft?
silverware draft?
I was gonna say like favorite
What
colors
is
or
all of
something.
that?
but
What
you
is that?
can't.
What is all the kitchenware? A kitchenware draft.
I would never be a part of
Silverware
this. That's
draft?
the show I'm gonna miss, and that's the first doc I'll use and read
Wow.
it. Like I'm out of here.
Kitchen equipment.
If the fork doesn't go first and the steak knife right after, then what are we doing?
I only definitely really use a fork, but I'm a huge fan of a spatula.
No. What's the one that you got a cup? Like anything with the cup with the holes in it and it's like spiky on the end. That's probably the best.
Yeah.
Oh no, the tongs.
Yeah, the tongs. You gotta have the tongs.
The tongs are useful. I feel like the tongs are always.
How else are you
missing when
flipping
need
bacon?
it. That in the wine opener. Never around when you really need them.
That's facts.
Oh yeah, that's true.
A refrigerator draft. Ketchup goes first. I'm just.
A
trying to figure
refrigerator
out-
draft is actually fire. A refrigerator
Ice.
draft is pretty fire. Ice. All right. Dub.
Podcast draft.
A podcast draft.
I wouldn't
Fire.
pick anybody.
We know. All right, let's get out of
That is
here.
true.
Dub, final words.
Y'all be safe, man. Enjoy the weekend, bro. Stay safe.
Dell.
Love, live life, proceed, progress. I listened to that song before this.
Word. My bad. Go check out Players Choice Gridiron. We opened up our
Yes.
YouTube channel.
Yes. It's just called Players Choice Gridiron on YouTube, yeah?
Yep. Just definitely go look that up if you guys are interested. We should have said that before the show, but
Yeah,
we'll do it next time.
Yeah, for sure. I keep forgetting about that. Jack.
I'm just really proud of Dub. I have a newfound I feel like I can take him around people and he'll act right. So I'm really happy about that.
Thanks.
I got a
I
new
don't know how
sense
to
of
take
gratitude
that,
for
honestly. But I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Dub showed me a lot today. JD did too. That was a
Come on, bro.
JD was hosting his ass off today.
I was around J Will. I mean, I've been here,
That's true.
done that. Come on.
That's true.
I think the only
That's true.
person I'll say I'll probably get like butterflies around is probably like D Wade, Shaq.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler.
I might cry if
Definitely
I
Jimmy
meet
Butler.
Dirk Nowitzki. And the conversation we had before everyone joined the call, before we started the show, Yeah, we are not the same for
I
sure.
would I would be like the night before KD comes on this show. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be doing stat push-ups. I'm studying for like a week straight. He will not get me on that because I know he's going to try to make me look stupid. And I'm going to try so hard and end up looking stupid anyway. So whatever.
Fire. All right. Well, shout out Quincy AC. Thank you for coming on the show. I know he's not here, but hopefully he sees this. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. Let us know in the comments. What should we let him know in the comments? Let us know.
Shout out Budakuda. He was
know,
active all show long.
Let us
Shout
know,
out Mariana.
Let us know your favorite moment of today's podcast. That's why I want to see in the comments, among other things, of course. But I want to know your favorite moment or your favorite takeaway from today's show. And other than that, we'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Love y'all. Peace.